And I already can't unpause.
Do we go back down to 1 hero point at the start of every session? Is that
Yes, you do. I
okay?
haven't. Normally, I go in and reset them, and I haven't done that yet. Seating. I'm reloading right now because I couldn't unpause the game. Still got to figure out what is causing me to lose keyboard commands. I can still mouse. I just can't keyboard.
Oh, I got the wounded one condition. Is that right?
Yep, it
Okay.
is. Give me a second. I'm fighting with the system. It will not let me unpause the game. Configure settings, but I know why. Pause.
I used to have problems with losing keyboard focus on the game. What was it that did it? Oh, I remember. It's if I closed another window and then the Foundry window became the active window. That screwed it up for me for some reason. It hasn't in a while, but
Yeah, it's one of the modules running in the background. I know that much,
gotcha.
but I don't know which one it is. And like right now, oh wait, maybe I can pull that off. Let's try that. Shift. You don't have to worry about that, guys. That's just me trying to. There, that worked.
Aha. We needed a break.
Yeah, needed a break, so it unpaused so you guys can do things. I've got to track down what it is that's causing that conflict. It's just weird. Anyway,
Yeah.
go back to full screen so the recording looks better. There we go. Now, anyway, they found their way back to town quickly, literally running into town, only to find themselves in the graveyard down here, where literally as they arrived, there were 4 town guardsmen standing at the gate of the gates coming in, terrified as undead rose up out of the ground and monsters just literally appeared out of the beam of light in the graveyard. Stepping into action, the party did what true heroes do. They slayed the undead, which is why you're so low on healing spells, Alex.
Got it.
You were using your healing spells to kill kill things.
I like it.
Well, you kept using the area of effects version of it, which was a lot of actions, but it helped.
Okay.
The party fought their way through that, and that pretty much ended up the encounter. And like I said, they did manage to get into the cupola during the daytime of the Gauntlet just before this happened, and of course, then they rushed back into town to help the party. So you are back in town. Looking at your sheets, you're pretty banged up. Aubin, you're about half health, aren't you?
Yes.
Aubin's at about half health. Alex, you're
Same. Yeah, about half.
You're about half or a little below, maybe.
Yeah.
And Dorian, probably the only one that came out of it unscathed. Dorian is actually completely healthy.
Oh, nice.
Dorian likes to hide in the back and sing songs.
Although wasn't he more on the front line?
Yeah, he was because he
yeah.
needed to be, but
yeah, he definitely was outside of his comfort zone.
Yeah,
he did good though.
Yeah, that he did. Just fix all your hero points on your sheet so you all have 1 hero point to start the game with. So you're back in town. You after the fight ended, or actually we'll pick up there as the fight ended. Rokon, you have been recovering in town for the last couple of days.
Okay.
You pretty much been unconscious. You were so banged up and beat up from what the fight that had occurred out there. They had left you here in town under the administrations of the clerics at the Dawnflower Library. Uh, you're now hale and healthy. You
Okay,
just
gotcha.
knew better than to run after the party, without them being in town. You figured you'd give them another day to get back, and if they didn't, then you go looking for them or something of that effect, however you want to rule that. It's obviously your character,
Yeah.
not me. You were aware of the ruckus, but you were helping down in the town with controlling people and calming people down and that sort of thing. Especially once you knew town guards had been dispatched, you did not realize how bad it had gotten up there until you started seeing spells go off. And the only way to get up there is that rickety staircase or the long hoof around town. By the time you got up there, things would have been done, so you felt better to help in town.
Makes sense.
So, as the party staggers their way back into town, you're greeted as heroes for saving the town, especially as the guard has went ahead. Well, at least one of them went ahead to tell the story. The story is spreading quickly through town. Dorian, not feeling the greatest, excuses himself, says he's going back to his room at the Crook's Nook and is going to crash if you need him. Look him up there. He also mumbles something about maybe composing a song about the epic fight. So, party, what are you up to now that you're back in town?
Should we get some rest, guys? And he'll kind of look over at Abin.
Sobbing staggers
Robin
down the
is
road.
Robin is busy itemizing the company, the party stash, and he's trying to understand how certain party members have more gold than others. And he's scratching his head and he's trying to figure it out. He looks at Alex and he says, "That sounds like a great idea. I'll have to finish this audit later."
Out of character, I think it was there's certain items and it factors in your total wealth. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'd have to look at it.
Yeah, yeah. The if you're looking at the summary sheet on the group thing, that's based on all the stuff you're carrying plus the gold you have in your hand and that sort of thing. It's not just your actual wealth.
Okay, that makes sense.
Eeks is working his way in.
What time of day is it at this point?
It is actually about 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 7:57 to be exact,
Okay.
but it's about 8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah, right. There's the world clock thing. Yes.
I do try to keep it at least somewhat up to date, and I do put notes in there about each one of your sessions.
Nice. Where is
Been-
that?
You
By
can
the
get
way, how
to
do we?
you can get to that. Find looks like the little banner with a blue tab on called Journal Notes. When you click on
Okay.
Journal Notes, the very last thing in it, or at least last on mine, is Simple Calendar. It looks like a calendar, flip calendar with SC on it. Now we'll bring it up.
Got it.
I do try to put all of your notes and stuff in there, at least the brief summaries of the sessions and that sort of thing. And I put the recordings over in our recording section so you guys have access to it. By the way, those are not public recordings. They are linked only on you. Anybody can see them if they have the link, but they have to be able to get the link. And the only way you can get the link is to go there to our recording section. So, listen, you're kind of greeted as heroes in the town, and many town people, clapping in the back and that sort of thing. As you come into town, especially as the story begins to spread, and as the day begins to progress a little bit and wear on as you guys are winding your way either to your own rooms or wherever you're staying in town, uh, you get a lot of thank yous and high five kind of things and that sort of thing from the town. The town is starting to recognize you all as, well, heroes. I mean, you've already saved the town from a kobold den under the town, and now you just saved them from a undead horde from the cemetery.
Nice.
One of the people that approaches you is, and of course I can't find it when I want. And there we are. Is the mayor. Of course I can't find his picture. I was going to throw it up on the screen.
We got our quest log.
Yep, you got your quest log. And of course, he's not in here. Well, one of the people that does approach you is Rin.
Oh, nice.
Rin kind of sees you moving down the streets, and after everything has happened, she approaches and says, "Is it as bad as we feared?" Speaking mainly to Abed at that point.
It is, my lady. And remember that glyph that I asked you about. It could have been put to great use. I'd like you to reconsider my earlier offer.
I will definitely consider that. Tell me, what did you find? The light is glowing.
An army of the undead flowing from the cemetery, falling into the town. We were just narrowly able to beat them back. I fear the next time we may not be so lucky. We also discovered some strange things going on in the keep itself. Something concerning some odd mushroom people down in the dungeon.
Mushroom people. As you're talking, Mary Miniheems moves into the conversation. Mushroom people. What are you talking about, mushroom people? Dungeons. What are you talking about?
Well, firstly, we encountered some strange. Were they like goblinoids or what were they?
In our parlance,
Oh,
they were gremlins.
Okay, so first we encountered some gremlins, and the gremlins were at war with some mushroom people. But the gremlins also seemed to have a map of Atari in their camp. It looked like they were planning some sort of attack.
That is concerning, responds the mayor. And these mitflits, where were they? Or did you
They're
encounter them at?
not too far into the keep.
The keep. What?
They're,
You were at
the,
Godlight?
the Gauntlet, yes.
What possessed you to go there? And as you look to Rin, say, maybe thinking to say that Rin sent you, Rin has vanished into the crowd.
hmm.
So you encountered someone living at the keep, or a group there?
Oh, indeed. We encountered many things living at the keep. Indeed. There's more going on in your town that I fear you are aware of.
That is not good.
Not good indeed.
That is not good. The garrison commander, Captain Longsaddle, I think I had to look up his name. Captain Longsaddle informs me that you were of great service to the town at the cemetery just recently.
We did what we could. It was not easy. As you can see, there were some wounds
Yes,
inflicted upon us.
yes, I saw your bard friend limping through town just shortly, and he mentioned as he went by that the others would be following, but he was going to go have a lie down. He said. So, you've traveled to the Gauntlet and you found things there. He seems like he considers for a moment. He says, perhaps Perhaps when you're feeling stronger, you should come see me in an official capacity. Perhaps maybe we should hire you to look officially into the happenings and what is going on at Gauntlight, because the guardsmen indicated that you were far more effective than they were at dealing with those who were at the cemetery. You can tell he's kind of dancing around things because for you they were just undead that rose out of the cemetery. For them, they very well may have been family members.
Oh yeah, that would spook you.
Not to undermine your guardsmen, they did very well in battle. But yes, we were instrumental in stopping the hordes of undead from reaching the town. We will make sure to come see you at first light.
Very well. Rest, recoup, recover. Um, perhaps perhaps go to the fishery and have a drink tonight.
Oh, thank you, Mayor.
With that, he just he kind of also fades into the crowd. You can see, and you as you if you watch him as he fades in the crowd, he doesn't really fade into the crowd. He literally is going from one group to another group, calming people, getting their stories, talking with him. He's politicking, to put it
Sure.
bluntly. He's politicking. You also notice another person who seems to be politicking as well. This man, I'll pop up his image so you can see him. There he is. That's what he looks like. Uh,
The new sheriff in town.
he, well, actually, Oppen, you would recognize him because you spent some time at the um,
Ah, yes,
at
the
Blades for Glades.
sure.
He runs Blades for Glades. And he seems to be doing a lot of the same things that the mayor is doing. He's moving from people to people, talking to people. He's politicking. He never actually he nods respectfully to you all, but doesn't come talk with you directly. But you do see him in town.
I make my way through the crowd over to him,
Mhm.
and I say, "Friend." Well, he remembers me because again,
Yeah,
I'm apprenticing with him.
right.
So I say to him, scary times indeed. I will be coming to see you later concerning a matter of a glyph that I'm going to need to have installed. Hopefully, we can come to some type of agreement as to the cost of having such a service performed. This glyph will be of the utmost importance in the coming days to help stop whatever is happening here.
All right. I'll see you when you come by. If I'm not there,
Very,
speak to one of the foremen. We can
very
arrange
well.
things. Let them know we spoke.
Very well then.
His name, for those who don't know him, is Carmen Rajani. I'll put that.
Carmen?
Yep, I'll put that in chat so you guys have it. So as you begin to move, where are you headed? I mean, it's. I'm going to advance the
We should
time a little bit here and say
we should
maybe.
be heading to the inn where we're going to be resting and recuperating.
Yeah, he
And
mentioned going to get a beer at the fishery, but I
well,
kind of like getting
well,
some rest first.
Well, I mean, he did say tonight, and it's first thing in the morning.
yeah, yeah. It's only even with your stop and your talk with him and Ren and different people in town, about an hour's passed since the big fight. But some things to keep in mind. I know that Rokon would know this. I'm pretty sure he's been hanging out or helping out at the fishery. The fishery during the day is literally a fish barreling operation. The fishermen go out in the
Okay.
bays. They bring the catches in. They bring it back to the fishery. It's barreled and stored, and, for the town and for resale and all that. In the evening, the fishery becomes a gaming establishment. People go in and play card games and board games, and they serve the proprietor there. Hamley Tanderville. She serves drinks and a little light fare during the night, but mainly it's just a place to come and hang out. It's kind of become the community's hangout for most of the fishermen and that sort of thing, amongst other places. Now, in town, there are obviously other places you can go. There is the Crow's Cask, which is right here. Oh, let me get my ping on so I can actually ping.
Do we like this mayor? Like, what's our vibe that we get from him?
I can't answer that question for you.
Okay.
I mean, he's a politician.
Well, what
He's-
are the two? Clearly, there's two candidates. What are their political platforms? We've been in town long enough; we could probably know that.
Okay, you know, fair enough. Mayor Miniheem's, of course, and there is an election, not this year, but next year in town. Mayor Miniheem's is a descendant of one of the Rose Guard. He is one of the wealthier, remember, the head of one of the wealthier families in town. His manor is actually, if I'll ping it on the map, that big cross-shaped building on top of the bluff is the Miniheem's Manor. I do believe, is it Rokon that's working up there?
No, I don't think it was me. Where was?
I believe one of you was working. It might have been Eek. One of you was working with the daughter. She was having historical fits.
The dreams. That was
Yeah.
me. That was me.
Okay.
Sorry.
I thought that was you. I know you haven't done anything in game yet with regarding that yet, but
Yeah.
but
Right. I
but,
forgot she was the mayor's daughter. 'Cause
yeah.
I didn't look at the description in a couple of weeks since quest.
fair enough. The other, I hesitate to say candidate. The other likely candidate for mayor is the gentleman you just met, who owns Blades for Glades, Carmen Rajani. Rajani is also a descendant of the Rose Guard. And he has tried 4 different times now to be elected as mayor. And for one reason or another, he has been beaten for 4 different times.
Gotcha.
He's a little bitter about that.
Well, I was just wondering, like, with Rin disappearing, kind of when the mayor came over, if there was more significance to look at the mayor more than even Rin at that point. It was kind of where I went.
Right.
Just because
the mayor is not a fan of Rin. They're
Okay.
not enemies, but he's not a fan of her. He thinks she's flighty and they just don't get along. So whenever he appeared, she disappeared.
Okay.
Also, if you remember, she asked you all to look into things quietly. So probably didn't want to be associated with what was going on there.
Like we went there and screwed it up. Now there's dead things coming out of the graveyard.
Well, it may not be a screw up, but obviously that happened, or something happened. Now that may or may not happen, regardless of what you all were doing. As the others that were there can tell you that they had nothing to do with the light. It just shot out of the cupola of the lighthouse when they happened to be there.
I still blame Dorian.
What did Dorian do up there?
So
also, you didn't happen to see any of my books made my way over to the lighthouse, did you? Still worried I haven't been able to come across any of them.
We haven't seen. We didn't see any literature. I've been keeping a lookout for it. Question.
yes.
So they're asking us to go investigate the lighthouse, right?
Well, the mayor said that you all should maybe come talk with him tomorrow about the possibility of looking more into what's going on there.
Okay, because I remember we already talked about going back at night, because during the day when the thing happened, we couldn't like see any source of the light, so we're gonna go check again at night and see if maybe that changes it.
Right. Do you remember you all talking about that?
Okay, yeah. So I guess we'll just wait for the mayor and then go that night.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, I think everybody's pretty banged up too. They may want to take some time to.
Yeah, as I was saying, we could take the day.
We have an appointment to see the mayor in the morning, so.
And it's 7 p.m., right? Not a.m.?
It's a.m.
7 a.m.
Oh, never mind.
Not this morning, the next morning.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
the following
Yeah.
morning. Yeah, he told you to go rest and relax and recoup a little bit because Alvin's sitting there, very obvious blood stains running down his shirt.
Right?
Nice.
Fair enough. Cool.
But there are
I just want to say that currently I'm not because of like a last minute situation that came up. I'm not able to get it to my computer.
Okay.
I can still play over the phone, and I think I can still roll with my character. I just can't move him right now.
no problem. That's not a problem. We're not on a stream. We can move
Okay.
anyway, so we can deal with it as we go. No problem, Meeks.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay, so there are a few places in town you can go hang out. There's obviously the Crow's Cask, which is a tavern right there on the map. There's the Crook's Nook, where Dorian is crashed at. And there is another place called the Rowdy Rockfish, which is right here. That's the three
gotcha.
taverns in town. There was
Got Carmen's big hand blocking it.
and there
Sorry.
was a fourth place in town, Thirsty Alpaca, but you guys know the history of that already. And she helped figure out what the mystery was there. So those are three
Was
places you could go. Yeah, that's where
the Thirsty Alpaca?
Yep, that's where the alpaca was.
Dude, that's really dangerous with what we know is living underneath there.
Yeah, which is why you were hired to clean things up.
Question for the GM.
Sure.
Is there anyone in town I could go to have a rune transferred from one weapon to a
Blades for
hand wraps?
Blades for Glades.
Okay, cool.
Carmen
Blades
Rashani.
Yeah, Carmen Rajani's establishing Blades for Glades.
Gotcha.
That's what Abin was asking about too. He's got a ruin.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I would have
get transferred.
if I had known that's where I would have had to go. I would have chimed in and said I had something.
Yeah,
needed to be
that's
moved
but
to.
the Blades for Glades is the local blacksmith shop.
Gotcha.
They do make adventuring gear because most of it's pretty low level stuff, but they do other specialty stuff as well, particularly Carmen.
Because like I have a +1 short sword. I just want the rune moved onto a hand wrap so I can apply it to my natural weapons.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So where's the party headed?
So I'll mind if I tag along when you go to the Blades later?
Certainly.
I'm gonna head back over to the what's the chapel place called? The
Dawn
on the
Flower?
corner.
The Dawn Flower?
Yeah, I'm heading to the Dawn Flower.
Okay. For those that are looking
our last trip has given me some research to do.
Okay.
I'd probably go over there too, just to make sure everything's in order after all hell broke loose on the bluff above it.
Right. Okay. That's fair enough. So at least Tuvi's headed the Dawn Flower. Where are the others headed? So I know.
I'm resting.
Okay. Abin, where do you stay at, Abin?
I don't recall having a room anywhere.
So you're just socked out somewhere in town?
Let's see. The last time we were in town, I went to Rin's. Did I stay there?
You did, actually. You crashed there for the evening.
Okay. I'm going to go back to Rin's then.
Okay. Fair enough.
What time were you planning on heading to the Blades? I'll meet you at Rin's a little before then.
So before heading to the Blades, there's a small matter of me procuring the artifact that I'm looking for. So that's going to require some negotiation with the mayor for services that were already rendered, plus services that shall be rendered in the future. Hopefully I can negotiate some payment for us, and then I can use that money to pay Rin for the artifact that I'm seeking.
Ah, gotcha.
I mean, I've already done the math on our stash, and we don't have the money, so it would have to be after speaking to the mayor.
Which rune are you looking for?
So do you recall me talking about some type of ghost rune, a relic?
Not really, but I don't know. I think I got a little too high off of Dorian's flay leaf, and or maybe my kidneys weren't processing it well at the
Understood.
time. Either way,
So this rune, what it does is is especially effective against the undead.
oh yes, yeah,
And yeah,
ghost touch rune, or is it a
yes,
different
that's
one?
it. That's it.
I think it's more incorporeal undead, technically. But
True.
still
Well, I think
could.
we faced a couple of spirits uh, in Gauntlet, and they were especially nasty. So it would have come in handy.
Yeah, that's true. I should probably look into investing into one of those once we have the money too. Then.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm heading over to the chapel.
Okay. I guess we're heading the
Uh,
same direction.
Out of game question. I'm trying to remember. When we spoke to the mayor earlier, when we arrived in Atari, was there a matter of payment for us doing something?
You were each paid, I believe it was 10 gold pieces for cleaning out underneath the
Sure.
alpaca.
Okay, so we got
You got
that,
yeah,
correct?
you got that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. We could divvy up our stash and things like that. We can time to talk about how we want to do that or how whatever. But I'm okay with if he's going back there. I think Alex would just almost stick around with Carmen then and just try to help clean up the city if there's any stuff that's was disturbed by that. Like it's with the mayor going around calming people. Are things like I'm just trying to picture it like.
Things
Right,
were
like chaos people running.
not running, but people were very nervous and scared because of what happened.
Oh, okay.
You know,
So it's
he's
less like physical chaos. It's more like emotional chaos.
yeah. People are just distressed. I mean, your loved ones don't typically come rising up out of the ground and start attacking you.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember, you all only dealt with the ones that turned and fought you. Many of the undead literally charged off the bluff and crashed on top of the Dawnflower.
And we probably
Grandma!
figured out who in town was a serial killer when their backyard started coming to life, right?
Quite possibly.
Wow.
So we'll pick up with the handful going to the Dawnflower, and you can chime in as we approach there. You make your way through town down to the Dawnflower Library. The Dawnflower is very active. There are a number of the monks and clerics that serve and work in the Dawnflower, who are along with guardsmen and multiple townspeople who are literally now picking up the formerly animated undead bodies and putting them into carts to have them carted back to the cemetery and put back to rest. Um, there is a group of guardsmen or a group of people working on ladders and have gone up onto the top of the domes, and the ones that are hung on the edge of the domes are pulling them off and that sort of thing. So the Dawnfly Library is kind of bustling when you arrive there. And you once again are greeted by Vanderbash. I'll throw her portrait up for you. Vandy. Thank you so much. I know, probably got it twice. Thank you so much for what you've done. We, as you see, are working on cleaning up. Do you have any idea what caused the undead to burst from their graves in such a frightening manner?
Not currently. I mean, I have some suspicions on the exact cause. We know the source. Perhaps you saw the light beam last night or this morning.
We did see the light.
The time is confusing me. But yeah, there was that light beam seems to be the source of it, but there are still some mysteries to be unearthed. We're on our way right now to do some research and see what we can find out.
Very well. Of course, anything in the library is at your disposal. Just ask one of the clerks. There's only a few inside, obviously, because many of us are out here. And she's She has, her typical, priestly robes that you've seen her wear before, but she has thrown a heavier, coarser robes over top of those, and she has gloves on as they're, moving bodies into carts to get them out of there. So we're busy uh, cleaning things up. But
Fair enough. We will not interfere with your attempts to clean. I know exactly, maybe not what tones I'm looking for, but what subject matters I'm searching for.
so we do have a few people stationed inside. If you need assistance in locating them, just ask. They'll be able to help you.
I'm
Thank
sorry
you.
about dashing out earlier when the things started going crazy, but figured they needed help.
Very understandable. Very understandable.
Cool. So I'm looking for some specific information. So everyone's focusing on the undead, but that wasn't the weird part to me.
Okay.
I mean, necromancy is one thing. It's like, yeah, that happens. The weird part to me was the part of it that wasn't necromancy. The giant fucking monster. I'm almost positive that wasn't anybody's grandma.
Yeah, that was. You're right
so-
there. That abomination.
So what I'm looking for. Oh, sorry. What I'm looking for is I want to try to figure out what that monster was, or maybe get an idea of what kind of monster it was, and then I want to reference any information on Belacora to see, is there anything involved around monsters? I'm not looking for necromancy. I'm looking for monsters. Like, is there anything on her legend that involves maybe summoning monsters or something? Because maybe that monster's the thing that's summoning the undead. That could have nothing to do with the beam. But
Okay.
for me, the weird part was the fucking random creature that had nothing to do with the graveyard.
Is
Right.
the big monster, is his body still up there?
Yes, actually, it
that's
is.
good.
I mean, they're in the process of cleaning things up there as well. But yes, the
I'm
monsters.
going to go take a look at it. I'll be back in a few. I'm going to
Okay.
rush up the stairs
Cool.
and get up
That-
there.
It's probably going to divide that.
Shit. That's what I want. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to show that to you guys.
All right.
That's the monster he's speaking of.
I am going to give it a. I'm going to try to recall knowledge.
Okay.
Since it's a creature, I don't take the -2 penalty on esoteric lore. Did you want me to use the? It's not a targetable thing, so I just got to roll normally.
Yeah, it's just roll normally.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Ugh.
Yeah, it's. Looking at it, you can tell, and as you're examining the body, you can tell. Obviously, some kind of spider in this, but as you're looking at it, you can tell it's not natural. Something has made this, but that's all you really can tell.
Okay. Did I get a failure or a critical failure?
It'd be a
on
failure.
my roll?
It'd be a
Regular failure? Okay, so I do get to ask one question, and
Yes.
you give me a truthful and a falsified response.
Sure.
So, where did this monster come from?
The monster. Give me a second. I'm reading through the lore to make sure I don't mislead you. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The monster itself came from the Darklands. And
Like,
It
what are
is-
the Darklands?
it is more intelligent
The Darklands
than
are-
it looks. There's your two answers.
Okay.
The Darklands are north of here.
Okay. I'll head back down and I'll talk. I'll say, hey, you might want to look for books on the Darklands and intelligent spider monsters.
Okay, I guess that does narrow it down a little bit. So this isn't Call of Cthulhu, so there's no library skills. So what would I roll here?
I mean, we could just ask around, and someone will be able to point us to. Oh, these are the books we have on the Darklands.
Yeah, that's not probably.
That's I wasn't sure if I had to roll to find the information, or if I could just ask somebody.
Well, we were told people were here who we could ask. So.
Yeah. Yeah, you told
Fair
it.
enough.
So, But as
Okay,
far
yeah.
as
So
roles, knowing what you're asking for, once you they point you in the direction of the books you need, obviously, so that's not a problem. Uh, as you start combing through the tomes to see if you find anything, you can either use occultism or religion as your roles, as you
Could I
interpret what
use
you're
um,
reading.
could I use my esoteric lore skill for
Yes, you could.
looking through this? Okay, cool.
Yes, you could.
cool. In that case, I will use occultism for me.
Okay, I will do the lore.
Arcana is the only thing that I think that lowers the DC for me.
And the question was
That's
asked
better.
about where the Darklands are. This is something that you all would all know. The Darklands is an immense series of caverns and vaults and passages that cannot be found beneath the surface of the continent.
It's basically
Oh,
D&D's Underdark.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Oh, I thought the
that's good.
Darklands were the countries north that were controlled by the.
No, that's something else.
Okay, gotcha. Okay,
There may
Oh,
be
sorry, I
there
was
may be
wrong.
all right.
passage
I
there may
was
be
about to roll,
passages
but it
there.
looks like Raquan did way more than I could.
Okay. Yeah, so digging around through there and then let me see. You were looking for information in regard to Belacora, to this creature. This creature crap. I closed the stupid thing like a dummy. I had a sheet open and I closed it. There we go. Go back to landing. I don't know.
I mean, you could roll to see if you find anything before I get back and tell you that, I suppose. Because I
Yeah,
was
Oh,
you
that's
can.
fair.
probably gone
That's
for like
fair.
10, 15
Mhm.
minutes or so
Yeah,
at
yeah,
least.
he'd be gone. Well, it'd take him at least 15 minutes
Okay.
to
All right,
he'd
yeah,
be gone
one
about a half
direction.
hour. It's about a
Yeah.
half hour to go up there, look at it, and walk back. I mean,
Yeah.
just because of the length of going around town, you know.
All right, let's go.
Okay, yeah. So you find out what the Darklands are. You find a little bit of information about Belacora and her legends. Belacora lived about 500 years ago, and she and the Rose Guard clashed. She came from a wealthy family and had moved to Otari and you're not completely sure of the reasons, but she moved to Otari or outside of Otari and built the Gauntlet Keep. She came from, hold on. If you look on the world map, she came from the area of the Golden Roads, Thuvia, Osiren, uh, across the Inner Sea from where you're at.
Okay, and that's we know from the legend that Belacora is like the boogeyman here, right? And
Yes.
I'll be honest, I don't quite remember the legend, but it details like he was evil and then someone defeated her.
Yep. Yeah, the legend that you know of the town, uh, and those are easy to come by, even with the role you made. Uh, about 500 years ago, a group of four adventurers uh, call themselves the Rose Guard. Got wind that a great evil was growing in this region. And this is long before the town was even founded. And they were at the time living and working in Absalom, the city at the center of the world. And the rumor they heard was that this evil was targeting Absalom itself, so they rode out to try to find it and deal with it, as heroes will do. They found Gauntlet Keep, they clashed with Belacora, and fought with her and killed her. In the process, one of the four of them died. After the death of their friend in the great fight, they were already heroes, powerful heroes at that point. Game wise, for players, they were already like level 20s. They were at the top of their game. They weren't going to get any more powerful than what they were. They decided they'd had enough of adventuring life and settled down. And they founded this town. And they named the town after their fallen comrade, Otari. That was 500 years
Okay.
ago.
I'll just look at Rukon. I need you to follow me right now, and then I want to head right back up to the graveyard. And I want to search the ground. I want to look for some kind of burn mark, any kind of symbol where the light might have hit. Roughly where we found the spider monster.
Okay. You rummage around there, looking for things. You don't find any kind of burn marks or anything on the ground. You do find obviously the disturbed graves. Now, of course, while you're doing this, the wagons are arriving with the bodies, and they're actually looking at the bodies and trying to figure out which one goes to what grave and put them back in the graves and that sort of thing. But there are no burn marks or anything where the light hit.
There's nothing here. Okay, Rukwan, if you will allow, if me and you can pontificate for a moment, I have a base, very, very rudimentary idea. Well, so far what we know for sure, whatever magic is is powering or as a result of the gauntlet is necromantic. That's indisputable, as evidenced by all the graves who.
And because this thing just appeared out of thin air, there's likely conjuration going on as well.
Yes. So, it's not an unreasonable assumption to make that Belacora was a necromancer. And if there's one thing that both of us might know about necromancers is they're generally pretty hard to keep down. It's
true.
It's a very annoying trait of theirs. So let's make an assumption that maybe Belacora was not as gone as they want us to believe, or as they were led to believe. All right? Maybe they stopped whatever she was doing. The legend said she was against Absalom, right?
She was
and
attacking
Otari.
Absalom, or planning to attack it.
But my question, so then the question becomes, how was she planning to attack Absalom from all the way over here?
From what you can gather, and based on the esoteric lore that Rokon gathered, of course he did much better than you did, she was raising an army.
Okay, but that brings me to my next question. How far are we from Absalom from here? Like several days by horse?
3 to 4 days.
Okay, she's raising an army, and it's days away from Absalom. I don't know much about monsters, but I can't imagine they're that easy to transport. Even if you can't get them even if you can get them all going in the same direction.
Hence the need for conjuration.
Yeah.
You don't need them getting there if you can just make them appear there.
Yeah. So, like I said, this is all conjecture. But assuming Belacora is still alive or active in some fashion, whether she's undead or not, and assuming these monsters are part of her plan of attacking Absalom, and we've just seen that these things can appear out of nowhere wherever the light appears. Unfortunately, it doesn't leave a trace. Then we can only assume that the gauntlet
lens.
The gauntlet must be some kind of, like you said, either conjuration magic or transportation magic, which means that's the entire tower is a weapon that, worst case scenario, she can just use to send monsters wherever she wants.
Yeah, and potentially raise the dead with it too. So I'm not sure if that was the monster doing that, the beam doing that, or both. The beam doing both of it. You know.
Let's assume worst case scenario, because we're this is all conjecture.
That is true. If it's so worst case scenario, the beam can transport monsters and animate corpses.
So you just point this in the nearest graveyard in whatever city you want gone, and for a city like Absalom, how fucking big is their graveyard?
Oh yeah, it is huge.
The city itself's been around. The city itself was created whenever the island was raised up out of the sea, and that was over 500 years ago. And it's the largest city on
500.
and it's the largest city on the planet.
No, just correction on the actual date. So you know the calendar, how the year is like 48, whatever, 47, something.
4721.
The Isle of
Yeah,
Corfu.
that's Absalon reckoning. So 4,000
Yes.
years ago.
Yeah. The year one was the island raised out of the water. That was when the calendar started.
Okay, so a shit ton of years have passed, and one of the largest cities on in the entire world. That's if this thing raises a whole graveyard, and then on top of it summons whatever monsters she can either conjure or transport.
Not one of the largest city in the world.
Yeah, the largest city in the world. Then Absalom is literally going to have a horde in its gates before they even have a chance to defend themselves.
And to give everybody in the group a reference size of how big Absalom is, think New York City. It's huge.
By the way, you don't have to confirm anything of what I'm saying. Me and him are literally just jumping off each other.
You guys are fine on that. I'm just giving context to like cities and things like that.
The fact that she didn't just target Absalom means that if this is correct, and this is what we're thinking, she probably doesn't have the power for the light to reach that far yet.
Yeah, maybe this was a test. She's just getting it back online. Maybe they damaged it somehow. That, once again, we can't be sure on that. But the fact that it's working in some capacity tells us only one thing, is that we might not have that long to stop her from doing whatever she's about to do.
Yeah.
I think we need to go get the others and get them up to speed right now.
I agree. Let's head back. I'll talk about the rune late before bed, but we need to let everyone know.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess we go find the others to inform them immediately.
So you find the others somewhere in town. We'll say you end up at the Crook's Nook or one of the taverns. It doesn't matter. You guys can pick which tavern. Actually, you end up at the Crow's Cask. Let's go have you go there. Because you will probably like the Crow's Cask, Rokon. It is run by a remember this gentleman? This lady.
Yeah, that might be where I'm rooming. I don't remember which one I had said.
Magaloy, to give you a little bit of information, a little bit of a misspent youth, was a bit of a pirate working out of the shackles. Since coming to town and opening or taking over the Crow's Cask, Magaloy bought the Crow's Cask from someone else. It's become one of the finer establishments for drinking in town. However, Magaloy fancies themselves as a bit of a brewer and tends to experiment with different drinks. Usually every week or so, there's some kind of new brew to try there. So as you're in one of the tables at drinking and all that, you're sitting there as a group talking and going over things of what happened and what you think has happened, and enlighten them. Magaloy appears, drops a drink to each one of you, and even though Dorian's not with you right now, Dorian is there. Drops a drink to each one of you. Says, "On the house for your services today. Thank you much," and disappears. Now, as you look at the drink, it's in a stone mug, and it's green in color, and it seems to bubble. Now, not fizz like a carbonated drink. It bubbles.
I mean, I've never been one to turn away from strange concoctions. I drink.
Yeah, I drink too.
It goes down very smooth, and it is almost sweet. Kind of taste of some kind of tropical fruit, possibly. And then there's the burn. The burn creeps up on you. Well, it burns like moonshine.
Ah, there's the kick.
Whew. Be hard for me to make this myself, honestly. This is quality.
Now, from your research that you did, Rokon, once you in the library after you talked and all that, the
Yeah.
creature you encountered, or that was encountered up there, I'll put this in chat so I don't butcher the pronunciation. It's called a Scouthrax.
That is in a language I don't understand.
Oh, sorry. Didn't realize I had put it in another language. Give me a second here. Really? Okay, try that. Looks like you have that one.
Ah, still can't do that. That's weird. Is it? Wait.
That's Scalathrax.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I mean, I only know Common and Tengu, right?
Yeah, here you go. I'll put it in
Oh,
Tengu, so-
it's in the thing now. It listed Common as Taldane.
Yes.
Okay. So
I
I
was
only have
actually looking
Taldane
for
and
it.
Tengu.
Oh, let me get Taldane up, and that's what I intended to put it anyways in Taldane. I didn't realize it was switched.
Mm-hmm.
There it is, Taldane. There we go.
Ah, okay. There we go.
Now you should be able to read it.
Yes.
And it's called a Scouthrax. So they live in the Darklands, and they're pretty foul-tempered, and they like killing.
I didn't find anything that shows that they like reanimating as well, did I?
Nothing that you could find.
Okay.
Oh, that was in Fae.
Yeah. So yeah, as I'm assuming if we're meeting up them and we've already told them, like, recounted our whole theory to them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So at that point, I would just like look at them like waiting for like their opinion, and if we're like they think we're completely off base.
Wait, are we with you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
They tracked you down.
We've gotten together and we've told you our entire theory. I don't know if you heard what we were talking about.
Yeah, I heard you guys.
Okay.
Sounds completely plausible. And if the threat is as great as you think it could be, then this could be a big problem.
Yeah, and I have one more part of my theory. You know how in the legend it said they attacked the tower and killed Belacora in it, right? We found evidence of Belacora in that tower, right? Like things from her?
Yes.
Okay.
You
But
found,
you know it never
you found plenty
mentioned-
of furnishings and stuff that had her initials and stuff like that to know that the tower had to have been hers.
Yeah. But you know what it didn't mention? Like, it didn't mention any words like dungeon or anything like that. All it mentions is the tower. What if they met Belacora in the tower and that's where they slayed her and they didn't investigate any further? But we found evidence that there is more to that tower. There's stuff underneath. Then what if they never found any of that? And there's just been this, and Bellacora's got like that's where all of her research and everything else is, underneath Gauntlet.
That would likely also be where whatever controls the beam would be too.
Yeah, that's why we couldn't affect it when we went up there, because that tower might just be where it outputs, but there's nothing there actually sending power out of. It's just kind of like a focus spot for it.
Yeah, focus. That's what I was exactly thinking. Like,
So can we recap? I was in the car when we went up to the tower, so I couldn't really hear. So what happened when we went to where the beam was coming from?
The tower itself.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So when we went up to the tower where the beam was coming from, the thing was there was no beam coming out at first. We just kind of investigating, there was nothing. And then the beam appeared almost suddenly. And we had no way to turn it off. We tried affecting like what's the thing at the top called of a lighthouse? And it's just like made of a really tough metal, but there was nothing we could do to it to affect it. Like, it didn't even seem like the power that was emanating from the lighthouse was originating from there. So I don't even think destroying that piece of it would be enough to stop it.
So we couldn't break the glass or anything like that?
I think we tried, but we couldn't.
You tried. There was no glass. There was an iron framework, like a iron cage, and then there in that iron cage was this glowing mass of energy, and then it erupted into a beam that shot into Otari.
Okay, then yeah, that makes perfect sense. That if there's nothing there, then there's nothing really that you can
Yeah.
kind of dispatch. So we have to go look somewhere else.
Yeah, and if like we've been to the top of the tower, so the only other direction it can be in is underneath.
Which, if this
But-
thing was from the Darklands, down is the way you want to go.
And you were pointed to a stairway by the Mitflits that led down.
That's where the mushroom people are. Right.
Yeah, the Netflix did mention there being another floor. We can go talk to them and figure out where their entrance to this second floor is.
Oh, they showed you.
He showed us. They showed us on the map.
They did so. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, because your deal was to
So,
go
yeah.
deal with the mushroom-eyed people.
Then I guess once we talk to the mayor, that's going to be where we head next. But I'll be honest, guys, we have no idea if this tower does somehow connect to the Darklands. We can't tell how deep it could be. You know, if we're lucky, Belacora just managed to acquire that from the Darklands and brought it with her. But this could be a very, very dangerous venture.
Now, I want to remind everyone how Starstone Island was formed. This is something everybody living in Galorian would know. The island itself used to be on the bottom of the seabed, and it was raised up by a new god to create Starstone Isle about 4,721 years ago.
Okay.
So all the land you're on now at some point was much, much lower in the planet.
Aside from the Starstone itself, which was actually in space.
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah.
So it might not be as far as we think it is, or it could be even farther.
Exactly.
The land is.
It could be either or. It could be it was brought up with the island, and it was once a lot deeper, or it could be it goes way down. We don't know.
Okay. Either way, it's not good, guys. I'm going to be honest. But if we don't stop this here, then by the time they send anyone from Absalom, it could be way too late. Like I said, we don't know how. We don't know if that was a test before the full beam. We don't know if there will be more tests before they fire it, or could be tomorrow. We have no way of knowing how far whatever she's trying to do is along.
So as you
I don't like that at all.
talk
Okay.
and work your plans, the evening has progressed. Midday has come by. At some point, you were brought food, or food was ordered, and you guys ate.
It's getting late. I should go check on that rune transfer. I'll be back in a few. I'm gonna head over to the balloons.
It's just a block block north of where you're at, because you're at Crow's Cask.
Oh, that's why my pings aren't working. I'm on the wrong tab again. I always do that.
I don't feel bad.
Better.
Yeah. Because you're right here at Crow's Cask.
Yeah, it's right up there.
It's just right up the street. Okay, so let's switch to it'd be Rokon and Alex, or not Alex. Rokon and Aben are wanting to go. Well, Aben, you need to see about purchasing something first, don't you?
Well, I'd like to talk. We need funds, so I want to speak with the mayor about procuring additional funds, and then I wanted to go buy the artifact.
Okay. You won't be able to meet the mayor until tomorrow, because he's only in his office in the mornings.
I mean, I want to get this thing started now, so if we can get the funds, we'll be done with it, and then you can do the other one.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I just knew someone else had to go there. I was going to handle all one. Okay, let's shoot you up there real quick, and let's get yours taken care of, and then
there's another way we can do it. Don't wait. We could divvy up the stash to get the the money.
Yeah, I don't mind you guys using the stash funds for that.
How much is in the stash?
That's a good question.
Okay,
Haven't looked
we
lately.
got in coinage. We've got 63, 81. We got a little under 200 in total wealth, but remember, weapons will probably sell for less than their total wealth. I think that's how it works in Pathfinder.
Yeah, more or less.
Sword wouldn't be worth 4; it'd be worth like 2 or 3 if you're good at haggling.
Yeah.
Depending on the DM.
Okay, so let's drop RP for a second. Let's deal with the stash. What are your plans with the stash? Let's start there. You've got a bunch of weapons. You've got a bunch of equipment. Are you just going to sell the stuff outright, or are you taking stuff for individual to hold on to? Like, I see there's an elixir of life in there. There's another elixir that no one's been able to identify yet.
Oh, we should get that identified.
Yeah, I'll work on identifying that while they go buy stuff.
Could we just take it to Rin and have her?
You can take it to Rin and have them pay for it. And if you want to try to identify it while you're, because you had time
That's
to
what the unusual object is.
There's actually 2. There is an unusual liquid. I'm going to post the skill check for that one.
Okay.
And
Any way you can click it for me?
if you look in chat, there is the identifiers are in chat for both of them right now.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
There's a liquid in the scrolls. Let me know which one you're rolling for, so I know which one you may or may not succeed on.
I can't do crafting, so I'll try to do the scroll
Okay.
for first. Okay, let's see.
You guys have plenty of time sitting in the bar while you're talking,
Yeah.
to do this.
Try to do the scroll as well.
I did this. That's mine on the scroll first.
Not enough.
Okay. Then Alex was gonna try the scroll too.
Still can't identify it, guys.
It's
One second. Sorry, my chat has to reload real quick.
Okay. Let's see. You're not in, are you, Eeks? Eeks, what do you want to try to identify? Because I can roll for you.
I'll do both. Is there an occultism roll and an arcana? Those are usually what I go for.
The liquid is crafting.
Crafting? Yeah, if there's crafting, that's what I use. Oh yeah, I forgot. Crafting.
Actually, there's alchemy for the liquid, which would be perfect for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think my I have a feature that lowers the DC by 2 or something.
Yep. One sec here.
And then the scroll can be any of the magical traditions, it says.
Yep. Give me a second here. There's his alchemy. That's bombs. I gotta find it on the sheet. Yeah, there it is. DC 18. Okay, let me roll this. What's he get? +4, +4. Oh dear. Okay, so you weren't able to identify the liquid.
Did I crit fail it?
And you rolled your base roll was actually a 4. This is why you never let the DM roll anything for you. Rand will tell you Jason's rolls always suck.
Oh, there's also an unusual object in the equipment section.
Yeah, there is did I not put that in there? Oh, sure did not. Hold on, I'll drop that in the chat for you as well.
Oh, you accidentally identified it. But it looks like we had one of those already identified, so we probably would have been able to say, "Oh, it's another one of those."
Yeah. Oops, my fault. Oh well. So you got 2 of those.
Oh hey,
what is it?
Like the other one.
It's a channel protection amulet.
Oh, okay. I figure
what it was, you had to clean the soot off of it so you could get a better read on the rune. You're like, oh, duh.
Exactly same as this thing.
Yeah. I figure when it comes up to like items and stuff, the only fair way to do it is we offer it to anybody, and if nobody wants it, then we can sell it. So it's kind of like if you want the item, you can have it, and otherwise we sell it.
Okay, so to get the 2 that no one can quite seem to identify, The value you can see the values on it. It's going to cost you 2 gold pieces to identify the liquid and 3 to identify the scroll.
I do want to mention that you can try it once a day to identify it. So
Yes,
we
you
could,
can.
in the morning try again, and then if we still can't get them, then we
Yeah.
try to pay someone to identify them
Yeah.
since we're going to be here another day.
Yeah.
Or so.
Figure you might want to stay a couple days because everybody's pretty banged up.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's your options. I'm just telling you what it would cost you to get both of them identified. Would cost you 5 gold pieces, or you can continue to identify them on your own. That's obviously up to you all. Okay, so
I was going to head up to the.
yeah, let's go over to Glades. Now, what are you wanting? You wanting a rune transferred?
Rune transferred from the +1 short sword to a +1 hand wraps and mighty blows.
Yeah.
I believe it's 1/10 of the going price of the rune is how much it costs to transfer.
That's what I'm thinking too. Hold on, I'm looking it up just to be safe.
I recall I read that somewhere. So how much is the +1? That is 35, so it'd be 3.5 gold pieces to move it.
I have a technical question. The hand wraps, can I put those over my claws?
Yeah, actually, well, so they would be what you'd need to allow you to have runes on your claws. Yes, they affect all natural weapons. Like I'm putting them on so my beak can be enchanted.
Okay, so if I wanted to enchant my clawed weapons from my alchemical stuff, I'd have to have the hand wraps.
Yeah, you have to have the hand wraps.
Okay.
Yep, it's 1/10 is what the transfer cost is, so it'd be 3.5. We'll call it 4 for his markup.
I mean, I have 9 silver. I could do 3 and 5.
That's fine. That's fine. In a lot of what happened, they'll do it for you. So just go ahead and switch those things around.
Okay, I actually don't have a hand wraps item, so
hold on. I'll add it to you.
Yeah, just add that to me, and I'll remove the short sword and the money.
Let's quest log.
And then I'm gonna have to run to the bathroom again.
No problem.
The one thing I don't like about my nerve damage is that I don't get much of a heads up to I really have to go. Yeah, I'll go now, and I'll take care of the
No problem. No problem. I'm looking him up right now, is what I'm doing.
I'll be back.
Okay, so
in a minute.
These double my attack die with my unarmed attacks.
What are you talking about these?
No, the striking rune doubles the dice.
Yeah.
The +1.
But you have to be certain levels, right?
Yeah, hold on. I'll explain. Let me get Rokon sorted here.
Okay. I don't think I can also afford to get these, but I think this would definitely be a good investment for you at some point. Usage worn gloves.
Trying to find a set of non-magical hand wraps so I can just drag them on for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no worries.
What are we doing with that channel protection amulet?
What does the channel protection amulet do again?
Gives you like 5 resistance to like a harm spell.
All right,
or something.
I'm back.
Who has the other one?
What's going on? What are we talking about?
They're talking about the amulet.
Oh, okay. I think they're both in the stash right now.
Oh, they're 2 amulets.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. I'm an idiot. My brain's fried.
Why? It's annoying. The compendium actually doesn't have hand wraps in it. It only has magical ones. ones.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I'll just take the +1 one and just delete the short sword and subtract the gold.
Yeah, well, that's no problem, except for there's not even a +1 hand wrap.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the compendium I'm looking up, all I can find is hand wraps of mighty blows and dragon hand wraps.
Okay, let's see the mighty blows. That might be the +1 one.
That's what I'm
Yes,
reading.
the hand wraps and mighty blows are weapon potency +1.
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
They're the +1 ones.
Okay, that'll work. Yep,
So I'll just drag that in.
I got it.
Oh,
Just-
okay. I'm
just
going to
add-
delete the one I had on my mouse then. Sorry.
Okay,
And then
yeah, I
delete
didn't just
that.
delete the sword. There you go.
And -3 gold, 5 silver.
Okay,
There we go.
now, who was the other person that was talking to me a second ago? Because I done forgot. Because I'm getting old.
That might have been me. I was also asking about these hand wraps of mighty blows. So they give you a +1 to hit, and they also increase your damage die by 1.
Yeah, except for there's none
give you
available.
additional
There's
weapon
They don't do the damage die. You have to get a striking rune
Yeah.
separate to
the
upgrade
+1 is
them
just
to
the
that.
hit.
Yeah, just to hit.
Yeah. Let me
Oh,
let us explain how magic items work in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
The +1 typically only applies to the hit. Now you can you can get another rune added to it. Striking is the hit. There's one for damage that you can add to it to increase damage. So the
Actually,
runes.
striking is for damage, potencies to hit.
Thank
and then
you.
you can have property runes which do extra things, like
Right.
the ghost touch lets you hit incorporeals
Right.
without penalty.
okay. But I wouldn't even be able to buy the striking one right now because it's an item level 4 and I'm only level 2.
You can buy it. It just
The potency one is, oh, you mean for the striking? Well, the potency one's only item level 2, so it's going to be cheaper. It's only 35 gold.
Yeah, that's the same. But if I want the striking version, I have to wait till I was level 4 to equip it.
You don't have to wait until you're level 4, but what level is Otari, the settlement level?
I
I
don't think
recall it's only level 3, but it counts as like level 13 or something for consumables.
that's what I'm seeming to think. I have to go find it in the notes, but
Because
it's weird. Like,
if we want a permanent magic item that is higher than level 3, if I'm remembering this correctly, we have to go to Absalom.
Yeah, you have to go someplace with a better fort than what's here.
Yeah,
they wouldn't actually even sell the hand wraps of mighty blows +1 striking.
No, they would, because they're just +1. They're not striking.
Yeah,
so
those are only level 2 item.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the version with striking on it is item level 4, so I wouldn't be able to equip them.
You wouldn't be able to get that, just the +1 one. Yes.
And you would be able to equip them. Typically the item level and the number, like item level 2, like for the hand wraps he just bought, that's a guide also for me as the game master. Say this item is more appropriate for a level 2 character. Like the dragon hand wraps I'm looking at, its item level is 20. It costs 80,000 gold pieces. That's for a level, 15, 18, 19 character, not a level 1 character.
No. That's totally fair. Okay, cool. Yeah, in that case, I want like a +1 to hit isn't going to be worth enough for me to also spend 35 gold.
And actually, I'm not sure the +1 would do anything, because I think the mutagen itself gives you the +1 item bonus.
Yeah, so I'll wait till on a higher level. More resources, maybe we'll find something.
Well, the other problem is Blades for Glades doesn't even have those in stock.
Yeah.
He's what he did is he literally took the +1 sword that you all found, and he had them move the rune from that sword to a set of regular hand wraps.
Yeah.
Oh, so he kind of like DIY'd them.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Because in Pathfinder, if a weapon has a rune on it that you want, you can actually move that rune to your favorite weapon.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's good to know.
Which is
in that case,
cool,
you can.
Because if you have like a character that has imagine like a knight character that has their family's sword or their father's sword. Yeah. Well, in 5e, they find a better sword. They just kind of toss father's sword aside and pick up the new sword. In Pathfinder, they could pick up the new sword and go into town, or do, if they have the skill themselves, transfer the new power runes to their father's sword, and now it becomes more powerful.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. Cool. In that case, like you said, I can't get them right now, and they wouldn't have an effect on me either way. So, yeah, never mind then. But just good to know for the future in case we find something like that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me.
I think for who should get, I think Aben and Alexian should be the next ones to get +1 items if they don't already have them.
Alex has one already,
Okay, cool.
but I do think Abin should get one.
Yeah.
I have my smoking sword, and I think that already is.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you got a magic one.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, then that's probably good.
Okay, so let me ask
Again,
this.
I wasn't here for a few weeks.
Yeah, in your stuff, you have a standard bastard sword, a short sword, a dagger, a spear, another short sword, and a dart. Are you just going to sell that stuff?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Some
Okay.
of those we have multiples of. 4 daggers, 2 spears, 10 short swords, 100 darts.
Yeah. So,
yeah, those are all probably worth selling. I don't think.
so if you want to sell them, you can go to Blaze for Glades and sell them. I'll go ahead and crash and convert those to gold to coins for you.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't think any of us would really use any of those weapons because yours is tridents, right, Alexian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got one already.
Yeah. Oh well,
Okay.
actually, do I have a? I mean, it's always good to have a dagger on you, I suppose, if you need to cut a rope or
Yes,
something.
if anybody wants anything, take it out.
Oh, actually, my main gouge is slashing, so I don't need
So,
one. Because
what did we decide to do with the protection amulets? We have 2 of them.
Yeah.
I should take one of those daggers.
Yeah, I think we should hang on to the protection amulets for now. Once we know what we're up against down there, if it looks like they spawned undead in the cemetery with the lighthouse, possibly. So it's not out of the realm of. It's probably pretty likely we'll be dealing with someone who can cast harm spells down there. So that might be not a bad idea for us to have.
Okay.
We might want to keep those.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is liquidate all the equipment,
Non-essential stuff.
all the weapons and shields. Liquidate all
and
that.
maybe the snare too. Can any of us even set snares?
Does that require a specific skill or class?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I suppose any of us can set them if the supplies are there.
Yeah. You could set it. It's making it. It's more difficult, because you grabbed that off of Trapmaster, if I remember right.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the. Yeah, so I don't remember. Does it require a crafting check to set up, or just to get the parts together?
It's to get the parts together, not to set it up.
That's what I thought. Okay, so hidden spikes. Okay, so that was the spike thing that the Trapmaster hit half the.
You don't think we should hand out the protection amulets now, or?
Oh well, yeah. I mean, we should definitely. 2 of us should definitely be wearing those, but
yeah, and I think still be.
I figure we sell the stuff we want to sell, and then we worry about divvying up what's left to everyone.
Got it.
I think Alex should get one of the protection amulets. If we need him to get us up, then we need him. Period.
That's a good point. What? Oh, okay, maybe I can pop it up. Okay, fortitude save. So, harm spell is a fortitude save. So probably whoever has the weakest fortitude should get the other one.
Dude.
Okay,
I'm pretty good on fortitude.
Are any of us less hale and or hardy than the rest? They should probably have the other one. Honestly, it'd probably be Dorian would be the other one who would be probably the best to have that for now, at least.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because he's the backup healer, and he buffs the party.
All right, I'll move that over then.
Okay.
So not to rush the party, but we got to get moving here.
Right. I just think we sell the weapons, sell the bolts, sell any of the treasures that we got. Those should sell at full price. And then we'll worry about the consumables later. And if we can't identify the consumables tomorrow, we should get them identified.
Cool. Yeah, we still haven't taken a long rest, right?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Okay, let me. I'm liquidating your items now. That's while you guys were talking. I was selling off and putting the gold back in the party fund there real quick. Okay. Okay, I liquidated all the weapons and added the appropriate amount of gold back in.
Grab the bolts too. I don't think we'll need those. Actually, do I have a crossbow? I don't think I do. Yeah, you may as well sell the bolts too.
Okay. Let's see. There's a Dragon Eyes Emerald down there. If you guys, I don't know if you have a use for that.
Also, silver bracelet, a silver ring, and a gold tooth.
Sell it.
Sell it. Got it.
Look at the gold tooth. That's a lot of gold in that tooth.
That's what I was thinking. There's a lot of gold there. So 9 more gold. And you, as far as I'm concerned, you're selling this to various vendors around town, may not necessarily the same ones, but
Right.
Gotcha.
let's see here. So it leaves the
We have-
bracelet and the emerald eye, the dragon eye emerald.
We
in
have
there
Dorian
for
just peddling someone like a Rolex salesman
you. Exactly.
on the street.
Okay, so that gives you some money in your. It's a shame this doesn't have a. I can actually distribute the coins to you. That's interesting. Okay, and if I round it up to lighten your load. So
Oh, it says right there, total coinage 93 gold,
yeah,
21,
93.
21 silver.
Yeah, it'd be 93 gold and 21 silver. That's actually what I'm.
Well, 2 silver, 1 copper.
Yeah, 2 silver, 1 copper.
Oh, gotcha.
So I need 53 gold to acquire what I'm trying to get. I have 22 personal gold that I can use, so I just need the rest.
Hold on, 93, 2,
2 and 1.
1. There we go.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, I forgot. What does it cost to have it set? What were we saying earlier?
It would be a tenth of the price.
Tenth of the
get
price of the
moved
ghost.
from
So
one to the other.
the
I'm
item
gonna
you're wanting
need-
to acquire. Okay, who has the item first?
Ren has the item.
Ren has. Okay, yeah, she does. So you can buy the item. It costs 75 to buy the item,
Right.
and then it'll be another 7.5 gold coins, another 7 gold pieces and 5 silver to have it set, have it transferred.
Can
So,
you have it
correction.
put on your smoking sword? Can you have that rune applied to that?
Yes, he can.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, that'll be
Yeah,
awesome.
Unless it already has a rune on it.
It has a rune on it, but let's see. Let me pull.
I
it
mean,
up.
not a property rune. That's the
Yes,
word
that's
I'm
what
looking
I was
for.
saying. I gotta see what kind of rune it has on it. That's
So
my question.
correction. I need 60.5.
Okay, hold on here. Your smoking sword. +1 magic longsword. Unfortunately, this is one they wrote before they defined the rules properly, so give me a minute. You can use a special action while holding the sword to command the blade's edge to light on fire. Till the end of your turn, the blade deals 1d6 extra fire damage instead of just 1. They don't specify.
Oh wait, is that like a unique magic item? Like
It is.
Oh, then yeah, you can't add extra runes to those. It's stuck with what it's set at.
Yeah,
That's the
unfortunately.
caveat for having something with extra powers is you can't upgrade it.
Yeah. Yep.
That's kind of lame.
Yep. Unfortunately.
Do we want to say we didn't sell your bastard sword so that way you could upgrade that eventually with a
Yeah.
a plus
Uh,
1 and that thing?
I could just buy another one at.
Yeah. That you could.
Yeah.
Sure.
Buy a
Yeah.
better quality one from.
Yeah, you might even be able to buy a plus 1 bastard sword because
Let's see what he's got for sale.
Yeah, because I think that's how I did the trident last time. It was like 35 gold for the plus 1.
Yeah.
And then you're not buying the rune plus the weapon plus having it
Yeah.
transcribed. It's already on there.
Yeah.
Okay, so he has a weapon potency rune of +1 for 35 in there. So if we take that, which he could transfer, and does he have a bastard sword in stock? If not, he can
We
have it.
just-
That's not a problem.
We just sold him. We just sold him
You
one.
just sold him the
So you just
bastard
sold
sword.
him one. So yeah. Okay. So here we go. So to get what you want, 35 plus 4 plus 3.5 be 42.5 gold to get the +1 bastard sword. And then you would need another 70 to do the other one. I'll get the whole price for you.
83 or something.
Yeah, no, it's be 117.5 plus.
You know what? I'll just stop. That's a big ask. I'm not gonna do that. That's a lot. That's a lot.
The total for what
Now,
you're wanting.
if we wanted to put the ghost touch on like my hand wraps or Alexion's trident, we could do that and then move it to yours once you got something ready for it. That way we could still benefit from it for right now, but
well,
I guess what does it do?
it lets you
It lets you hit
hit
incorporeal beings.
beings with full strength.
Have we fought any yet?
it's in
Or
chat.
we just expect to?
What a game! I'm just gonna say this. I'm sick of going down. It's really a downer for me in the game. I'm swinging my sword like crazy and I'm going down. I'm tired of that. So I'm just trying to find some way that, you know what? If I'm charging in there, I'm not every little,
Is it armor then? Like what is the this
No,
is
I'm
my
wearing
first time doing Pathfinder, and I think
I'm wearing chainmail, so you know.
I was told you guys fought some specters while you were out at Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want, I can give you a mutagen that'll increase your AC by 4.
I'm just saying, if you expect me to charge in there, which everybody expects me to charge in there, but I'm getting picked up off the floor like every 2 seconds, and I can't stand that. So, I'm just trying to figure some way to mitigate the damage. It's
to be
only
fair, so far we've pretty much entirely been level 1, where your health is nothing. And I think our healths are almost double for level 2.
no, we fought at level 2 last week. I still got my butt kicked. So
I haven't fought at level 2 yet.
Yeah, we have not fought at level 2.
I'm not level 2 yet.
Actually, they did
Wait.
last week. The last
Yeah.
session, you guys were at level 2 in the cemetery.
What did we fight?
giant spider,
zombies.
Oh, that's right. We did fight that thing. To be fair, in that fight, half of us couldn't even hurt those things.
Yeah,
Why?
They weren't effective. The weapons weren't effective.
Yeah, that's an entirely different thing. I mean, we were all boned in that situation if we didn't have those wands of healing.
Oh, the weapons weren't effective against these, like because they weren't magical, or what? Or because we needed this ghost touch thing?
No, it wasn't that. No, no, it wasn't that. It's just that. What were those banshee-like things? What were they?
No, it was skeletons that we couldn't hurt. I think the zombies we could take down.
Oh, it's
But the skeleton.
What kind
You
of
need a blunt weapon
do
or something?
Yeah,
Is
you
that
kind of need a blunt weapon against skeletons.
Oh, okay. So to the more seasoned players, I pose the question: how do I make myself more sturdy? What can we do to make me more sturdy? So when I go in, I'm not waiting on Alex. I'm not waiting on Dorian. What can I do?
Can I take a peek at your character sheet? I don't have
Sure.
full. Can you give me observer access to Aben's sheet so I can take a look
Yeah,
at it?
give me a sec.
Thank you.
Yeah, the only thing I can do for you is just raise your AC by 4, which isn't a small amount. If
I
you
mean,
already
That's
have
it.
chainmail.
if you can do that, I'll take. Now, what does that cost you to
You have it.
do that?
No, I get those. I get 2 of those a day. I give one to Dorian because he does, even if he doesn't try to, something always smacks him. So this raises AC up by 4, and it should raise yours up by 4 too.
I'm not sure it would do the full 4 for you because you're already pretty armored out, but I'll need to look at what your armor class is to be able to determine what it would do.
See, he should get the full amount because the only thing it affects is it limits his dex bonus from armor to +2, which he shouldn't be going higher than that in chainmail anyways.
All right, but
So he should get the full amount of it.
What type of bonus is the bonus? Because it doesn't stack with other bonuses of the same type.
It's literally just an armor bonus, I believe, but let me check.
Yeah, let me check what your armor bonus is from the chainmail, which is +4.
Because when Dorian used it, it's stacked with his armor bonuses.
What was that?
Because when Dorian used it, it's stacked with his armor bonus, so he didn't have a problem with that.
Dorian probably isn't in much in the way of armor, which is why
Yeah, Dorian only has a.
probably in leather tops.
See, actually, Dorian has an AC of 18, but that might be coming from his. I'm looking at his inventory. Give me a sec.
Let's see what we got. All right, you have 18 armor class. That 18 armor class is one less than what you want to try to be at level 0, at level 2. Why is that? Oh, it's because you don't have a dexterity modifier. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's because he's getting a
Yeah.
penalty check off of it.
Yeah.
He's got a dex mod cap. Because Dorian's wearing padded, and he has 18 AC.
Yeah.
I got 19, and then I think I raised my shield.
Yeah, 19 is like what a melee person should be looking for at level 2. So you're only at 18 because you don't have quite enough dexterity to give you your full armor bonus.
Okay, so Drakenheart Mutation is it gives him an item bonus to AC is +4.
Gotcha. Now let me see.
But would that stack with the chainmail if the chainmail gives a +4 bonus? Does the chainmail give an item bonus?
It might. I'm not sure. Why don't we just try like putting the effect on you and see what it does? Because it will. If it stacks, it'll do so on your sheet. But if it doesn't,
Jason, if you can go to my craftables, my consumables thing, and you press the button, you should be able to generate them.
Actually, you can do it yourself. I just moved you guys back to the lobby. I'm going to shut down this music as soon as I find it. There it is.
No, it's just because I'm on my phone, so it's a little difficult. But
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I forgot you on your phone. What am I doing?
Yeah, if you go to the consumables tab, it's really an advanced alchemy. You just press the button, it'll generate all the potions.
Okay. And what one are you wanting to put on him?
My Drakenheart mutagen. I just want to see if it gives him the full 4. If it does, that'll bring his AC up to 22.
Drakenheart. Okay, here it comes.
Yeah. So for so you wouldn't want to use it in any of the minor fights, but in like the fights where we're fighting like big things that do a lot of damage that you're trying to avoid, a 22 AC at level 2 is pretty darn good.
Yeah.
How long does it last?
1 round, so 10 minutes. 1 minute, so 10 rounds.
Okay.
So basically,
yeah. So it should last the whole duration of like a boss fight.
Okay, he has the Dragonheart on his sheet at this time.
Yeah, and it didn't change his AC, so it looks like it doesn't stack with armor.
Yep.
That's weird. Why does it work on him then?
Because on Dorian, Aben has +4 bonus from his armor. Dorian has a much lower bonus from his armor.
Yeah, Dorian only has a +1 bonus for his armor.
He gets 3 from the Drakeheart.
To him?
Do what? Broke up.
Yeah. Did you drag the effect icon over to him?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I see it on his sheet. He's got the effect rate carmutagen. His
weird.
18.
So we would what we
All right. So
I had
so
one of
really
those on me.
really what it looks like you need to do, is you need to raise your dex.
yeah,
Yeah.
you need to have a higher dex mod, or somehow get training in heavy armor so you can have armor that's plus 5 or 6 and
Yeah.
0 dex
Yeah.
bonus.
Now, see
Yeah,
if
or
I
get
remember
trained in field, I guess.
right. I got to remember my leveling for his class.
But the easiest way to get at the heavy armor proficiency would be to take the Sentinel dedication archetype feat.
Level.
What type of are you? Oh, Laughing Shadow. Okay, so yeah,
I
you
was
want
thinking about something too, to help the party. Um, I get 4 of those healing spells, but by far and away, those are way better than any of the other spells that I have. So, I mean, with my other 3 slots, can I also do heal, or that doesn't work?
You can.
You
Yeah.
could do heal with them.
Okay.
It's not a bad idea to have like a couple of buff spells too.
I was gonna
Like
keep like the runic weapon. I really
yeah,
like that one.
runic weapon's really good, and you can cast it on other people's weapons too if they're next to you when you cast it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And that makes it striking, so that would give the weapon the extra die. Okay, you could also when you're in combat, make sure you have shield cast. That will give you
He does that a
survivability.
lot.
Okay, you do that already. Okay, yeah. So I think boosting your dexterity is the
Yeah.
main thing.
That's gonna be the best thing that you can do. Is
I mean,
probably
an immediate solution is if he doesn't want to keep going down. I mean, Alexion like has the shield. We could change the order so that he's going in first because he can still heal himself even if he takes damage. If you don't mind, Alexion, I didn't mean to volunteer you for that.
I don't mind. Send in the 3-foot tall plant
Well,
guy.
yeah. Is that really smart though? That you're sending in the healer, right? That's
I mean,
He's a healer in the D&D form of like the heavy priest, like heavy armored cleric. I played that kind of class. You can absolutely like tank and also heal yourself. It's in fact incredibly annoying for the DM sometimes.
yeah. Can you check to see if Dorian has the soothe spell? Because that can help with healing
I
too.
think he does
So it
too.
doesn't have to
He
all
does.
be Alexion.
He does.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was using.
We also have 2 wands of heals we can hand out to people, and Dorian also has healing. So even if worst comes to worst, Alexion after like taking 100 damage or whatever it takes to finally burn him down does go down. We just bring him right back up.
Also, someone was investing in the medicine feat, right?
Yeah, Lexian.
Okay, that was Alexian. Okay, cool. One of the other things we can do is make sure we use that to top ourselves off after battle.
We try.
Yeah, I know. And I'm sure once we get to next level, and you can.
I already have assurance, so yeah. As soon as we hit next
once
level, then
we
it
hit
then
next
it's
level,
just
it's just auto
Yeah.
does it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Worst comes to worst, you take risky surgery, man, and we guarantee those fucking successes.
yeah.
Oh, it's all in there.
Okay. Speaking of, well, actually, let me go back to the town map. I'm going back. You guys can stay where you're at if you want. Okay. So yeah, it's
You can
about one.
remove my observer status from Aben whenever you want.
Yeah, I want to get to it. It's a big deal. And
Okay.
that's minor in the grand scheme of things. Okay, so as you got everything liquidated there, okay, you decided to hold off on the purchases. I'm understanding. So, are we headed to the fishery? We want to fast forward to the evening.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem. I'm going to jump a few hours in the clock here. Make it later in the evening. So, as time goes on, you guys wander into the fishery that night. You have drinks, round of drinks, and as you're drinking, uh, Tamley Tanderville, who runs the fishery both during the day and in the evenings, uh, Tamley is easy to spot. Uh, it might be the red hair. It also might be the multicolored peg leg she wears or has. She has quite a collection of peg legs. She once was a pirate hunter and lost her leg at sea and has a peg leg. It doesn't seem to slow her down, but as you're drinking and playing games and talking with people in town, Tamley comes over to your table. So you've been doing quite a bit of work for the town. Yeah, that's not the right voice for her, but okay, that's what we'll use, I guess. So you've been doing quite a bit of work for the town, making a name for yourself. So what do you call yourselves?
Gosh darn, I forgot what we were.
Good question. We were joking
I
with
think Dorian was supposed to think up a nice, poetic, and fitting name for us, but he's a
no,
little out of it today.
well, we had one. We actually were
Oh,
we were joking with the dungeon delvers or something like that.
Yeah, but that sounds right.
Well, if you don't have a name right now, that's fine. But I bet almost bet you're all staying all over town in taverns, aren't you?
That
Tell
is
you what.
correct.
Tell you what. Before I started running this place, she kind of gestures to fishery. I used to run a fish camp about a mile outside of town. She reaches into a pouch at her side that should only hold, a handful of coins, but she pulls out an entire scroll out of it. Says, "You've done a lot for the town. Here, clean it out, fix it up. It's yours."
Oh, sweet.
well,
Thank you.
thank you.
It's not much, few rooms, but a venturing company needs time to sit and talk. Needs time, a place to plan. Yeah, I haven't been out there in over a year, so who knows what's in it.
What do you guys think? Kobolds?
Let's
More
go
of
check
those
it out.
undead? Maybe there's some of those
Most
mythlets
likely.
squatting there. Who knows?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, before you do it,
We should long rest.
yeah, you guys want
We
a
should
take a
do it
long.
in the morning.
Yeah, you might want to take a long rest, and
What's that noise?
somebody in chat,
Sorry, one second.
and I will activate the quest for that. There we go. I just added a quest to your quest log. Clear out the fishing lodge. So, like I said, you might want to pop your sheets open and take a long rest. Uh,
All right,
it
sweet.
might remember that this is not 5e, so a long rest is not going to heal everything.
Are there
Oh.
any healing spells left?
Oh, I should be patching up some folks. I keep forgetting I could just patch
Oh,
people up
yeah.
all day
Okay,
long
well,
today.
Yeah, you
I'll
should.
I'll drop you back to lobby. So I think
Would you mind pressing the long rest button on my character sheet?
I'll take care of that. Yeah.
Well, I think we're going to do a little bit of patching up first. Thankfully, I'm good.
Medicine.
Well, you were
Professor
in a
West.
coma for the last 3 days.
Oh no.
Professor, what you missed is
Oh.
her name is Tandy, right?
Yes.
She offered us a lodge out on the edge of town that we can use as a place to hold up while we're staying here. All we have to do is clean it up.
Tanby Tanderville or something, right?
Yes.
Yep. Tanderville. Okay, Alex, who are you healing with that?
Alex.
Oh, you're healing Alex. You're healing yourself. Got it. Let you apply that yourself then.
If that's a wounded condition hovering around you, don't forget to remove that when you successfully
yeah.
treat wounds.
Okay, I will comment that Aben needs healing and the professor needs healing. Dorian and
Got it.
Rokon are in good shape.
Yeah, I forgot. How do we long rest?
On your sheet, when you bring your sheet up,
Little
there's a
bed
little
icon.
bed icon.
Oh, dang it.
Okay, thanks, got
That
it.
was on Professor. Here's on Aben. There it goes. You can hit apply healing to
Okay, thank you.
I think you have to. I don't know if it does it. If I do it,
Yeah, I think the person
there
has
it
to
goes.
There it
contact.
goes.
And then you can get rid of your wounded condition too.
I got it.
Now, I'm pretty sure we don't need to spend a ration today because we were in places getting free food for saving the town all day long.
As long as there was a little bit of sunlight, I'm good for 2 weeks.
Yeah. All right, so I will rest for the night.
I'm gonna do spell preparation.
And keep in mind, I'm assuming you've been doing those healing all day, off and on. You've been working on these guys.
Yeah, so he could probably do a few more of them.
So yeah, you could do if you want. You've been running around all day, so if you want to do a couple more healing
Okay.
checks.
Treat wounds. This is on Professor. Hey.
Okay.
That
There
looks
we
good.
go. Got your healing there, Professor. I put you
Yeah,
in
you
much
both
better.
are barely injured. One more should do it for each of you.
Yep.
Hopefully.
I mean,
I haven't rested yet.
well,
I
you
was
figure,
gonna.
you figure you can do it yours, but you figure you've done. You sit around the tavern and talk for a couple hours, run around the town doing various things, so done plenty of
Okay.
time. Of course, if you
All
keep
right.
failing though, Alex, you know.
That was against the professor. Here's for Alex and Phil.
You have one more round, and then that's all you could have got done throughout the day.
What? One more round now?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. All right. Treat wounds. Roll. That's hilarious.
Oh my god, this is awful.
And last one for the professor.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey,
That's a
there we
good one.
go. That's a good one.
Right.
Professor's in good shape. The only person that's is not in the best shape is Alex himself.
That's okay.
That's okay.
I'm about to click rest yet. I haven't rested.
Yeah, so go ahead and if you haven't already do your longer, I've got the professors already. Let me get Dorian's.
I don't see in the spell preparation thing.
Oh, no. Well, if you want to swap out your spells, do you do that with the daily preparations thing, or is that you just do it on the sheet?
You can do it on the
I,
either way. There's the daily
Okay.
preparations, but then you can do it on the sheet just as
I do it
easily.
on the
Okay.
yeah, but heal I don't think was one that I put on there. It's gonna that's fine.
See, when you do your long rest, it should reset the first rank heals automatically.
Yeah. Could also fill in the spell slots that you cast of your castable spells.
Yeah,
Spells.
there it is. Rest for the night. Yes.
Yep. And they all lit back up. Of course, if you want to change anything, you can. Okay, so my question is for the group is this: are you going to go back to the Gauntlet, or are you going to go check out this fishing camp? What's your plans?
I'm for all checking out that fishing camp, but we should meet with
Oh
the
yeah.
mayor first.
Yeah.
We did say we'd
Okay,
meet
yeah,
with him first.
that's fine. Well, that's fine. I mean, I'm talking about what your plans are for the morning. So, basically, while we're RPing that gives me a chance to get the maps on the screen ready to go. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I think
We'll go
meet
meet
with
with
the
the
mayor
mayor.
and then check
okay.
the fishing lodge.
Okay. So, the morning comes. Let me advance the time here a second. Yeah. So, you arrive at the mayor's office that morning, as per agreed. And you walk into the mayor. You know, the mayor says, "Ah, I see you're looking much better, much better. So, tell me more about what you found out by the Gauntlet."
There was this map that might be of concern to you.
Map? What kind of map?
And he'll go on to tell him about that guy
Okay.
and
Yeah.
just the rough generalization that it looked like it was kind of an outline of the town.
So it sounds like maybe they were planning to attack the town. And how many of the Mitflits did you deal with?
I believe we encountered about 8 of them.
And how many did you leave behind?
Believe at least 5. Going off memory.
Yeah,
We oh, go ahead. Sorry.
no, go ahead. You're fine. Go ahead, Aben.
I was gonna say we currently have a pact with them, so we can go back at any time. They do not perceive us as being a threat.
Ah, then I suggest we probably keep an eye on them, and I will alert the gods that there may be mischief about. It can be a pain. So what else did you find there? Did this light come from there?
Well, it appears that Rokan and the professor have uncovered what could possibly be a pretty diabolical plan. I'll let them explain.
Okay.
Yeah. So looking into the history of the town, and what we found was that light certainly it either raised the dead, brought in the monster, or both. I don't think the monster had the power to raise the dead, so my hunch is that the light was the cause of, everything that went down there. And I worry that maybe Belcora is not as, finished off as we all assumed she was.
That's troubling.
Necromancers tend to be hard to keep down, to quote a friend.
Perhaps you as a party might want to look into these and see what else is going on out there. Um, Depending on what you find, the town may be able to pay a commission for you.
About that, the
Yes,
party could use some commission right now. We need search. We need to acquire certain provisions to outfit us for what we feel is coming.
such as.
We feel that if indeed, and I don't want to speak out of place, but if indeed what my companions feel is in play, this could be something that not only affects Atari, but affects the island as a whole and possibly the world on a grand scale. Think of other great necromancers and the chaos they've caused. Think of the countries that are now completely run by necromancers and ask yourself, would you see Atari suffer the same fate? I think not.
I understand your point of view, but what materials are you needing?
At this point, coinage, and if not coinage, possibly you could requisition weapons for us, weapons and artifacts.
I mean, we're worried about, the undead, so things to help with that.
I will see what the town can do. No promises.
Would you like a list of what we would like?
Yes, prepare me a list, leave it with my clerk, and I'll have them look into what's readily available in the town. Also, perhaps some of you could work with the town's god to help them become more effective against these undead abominations.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Speaking with the goings on of town, how's Doriana's dreams been lately? I apologize for being unable to help the last few days. I was kind of recovering.
You were not well. Not well. She is getting more erratic and hiding. It would be best if you could come by and see her in the next day or so, if your schedule permits. I understand these matters are more pressing, obviously dealing with what might be out there. And I think your group exploring to see if there's more than just midflits about. If it's just midflits, I'm not worried. But this undead, that that is concerning.
You also said the Mitflits mentioned something about mushroom men yesterday when we were talking. I'd say to my fellow party members.
Yeah, they wanted us to kill the mushroom people, says Dorian.
We haven't seen any of these mushroom people yet, but we will know then which ones are better.
Hmm.
We, at as of right now, we do not have any actual intentions to kill the mushroom people.
I wonder if you could smoke them. Oh, sorry. Hmm. So it sounds like the Midflits themselves, says the mayor, might have their own enemies other than us to be concerned about. I think for now, preparing the town and you and your group investigating. At some point, we're going to have to get a name for you all. Your group doesn't sound very official. But in the meantime, rest, relax, recover, and when you're ready, see what else you can find, particularly these mushroom-eyed people that they talk about. We need to know what's going on there and what else you can find out about the thing. Leave your list with my clerk. We will see what we can procure or what we might be able to make available for you. And of course, when you're in town recovering or recouping from your activities, if you could work with the town's guard and maybe make them a little more effective. They mean well, but this is a small town. And though we have quite a few former adventurers here, none of them are as seasoned as you lot.
Well,
Sounds good.
I suggest we should get to making that list um, and everything. If I am in town tonight, I will definitely stop by.
Very well. I will alert the staff that you may be there tonight. Sorry. So after your brief meeting with the mayor, you get the feeling that he would like you to continue to look into things. And as you emerge from the mayor's office, uh, you see a fleeting glimpse of bright colored silks and clothing as you see Rin walking up the street back toward her shop.
Okay. Is it out towards this fishing cottage thing? Do we know where that's at yet or no?
Based on what Tandy told you, you would take the north road out of town, take the first right, and the second right, pass under the flume, and follow the road down around. So basically,
One of these little houses?
no, actually, it's further out.
No,
It's actually not on the map.
probably
Oh,
just
wow.
off the map on the South Coast Road.
Yeah, it's about
Okay.
it's just past the edge of the right. If you zoom back on the map, you can see me pinging over here on the edge because I could
I
center
like
it.
that it puts us, gives us Otari between us and Gonlight, then just in case anything bad happens.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, so okay, so are you traveling out to the camp, fish camp?
Oh,
Yeah.
it'll depend if with Rin walking by,
Yeah.
kind of
Well,
glance over at Ab and see.
well, before we leave, I write on the list. Uh, I want a scythe, and I want that 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 ghost touch rune. So
Okay.
is anyone else writing anything on the
I'll just
list?
tell you what. Don't worry about what's on the list right now. Uh, put it together in chat between now and next session.
Okay.
Because it's enough where you'll be back in to deal with the mayor. Of course, they'll have to track things down anyway. And then what I will do is I'll copy what's in chat over and add it to a document here in Foundry Force.
Professor, do you happen to know how to make ghost charges?
I do.
Okay, good. I was going to say, if you didn't, we should request a formula for them.
Yeah, no, I can make them, and I can make them on the fly if I have to.
Good, good.
I'm laughing at
and
myself over here.
I can also make a formula that will allow me to silver any of your weapons. temporarily.
So what are we doing right now?
I think we were either going to check with Ren or go to the fishing lodge.
Yeah. Did you need to check with Rin for anything, or can we just go straight to the
I
fishing
didn't,
lodge?
but I think Aben was
I
considering.
I don't have any money. I don't have any money, so no.
Ah, gotcha.
Then let's go to the fishing lodge.
We
and
have
maybe
we
there'll
had
be
a lot of money. Like, I just
Yeah.
want to make sure that.
It's just a lot of money, you know.
Well, yeah, but if
it's
you
a
have a
lot more than
smoking
what we
sword and
want.
stuff, maybe what we need is actually some maces or hammers to have in reserve if you guys
Doesn't
had
happen
trouble
to
with
have
skeletons.
She doesn't happen to have any shifting runes, does she?
I have to look. Hold on. Sorry, I was getting a different map ready.
That's fair.
Let's see what Ren's got. I mean,
I think I'm gonna put that.
you can click on Ren
Ghost.
and see what she has available because she's actually on the Atari map. She's set up as a vendor
Oh, well, where is she?
at Ren's
Ah,
Wonders.
I see. Oh, I am on the wrong tab again. That is why.
I didn't see any shifting runes on there earlier, but
She doesn't have a lot of runs. She has striking, returning, ghost touch, cunning, disrupting, fearsome, and weapon potency.
Okay, yeah.
In stock.
Disrupting would be good eventually, but we won't be able to afford that for a little bit.
I believe I can get a mutage and that'll give me blood damage. I'm not too worried about that.
Let's see. Oh.
Okay. So are we headed to the fish camp?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. So you just begin walking out of town. I mean, it's not that far walk. Like I said, it's about a mile out of town, but it's largely a mile because of how crooked the road is. So as you're walking, of course, I'm glad I didn't move you guys there. Activate. There we go. So as you're walking along the road, you hear a sound coming from the shrubbery or the bushes off to the right. Roll for initiative.
Check it out. Oh. Crap. Jason, by chance, can you roll my initiative?
Yes, I can.
Thank you. I stepped out for 2 seconds, just saying night to the kids and stuff.
Not a problem.
Oh wait, we're in combat?
Yep. Why is my... Okay. I will get Professor's initiative rolled for him. And
Thank you.
Aben, we need you to roll yours.
I did.
Nope, you did. Sorry, it's not you. It's me. I need to roll the boars.
Oh, dang.
Ah, okay. Damn, he killed it. So, yeah, that's in right order. Out of the brush steps a boar. He sees you guys. I'm gonna give one action to get there. So he sees you guys. He doesn't like you. What's his speed? 40. He charges towards you, but he can only get that far.
Does it seem like there'd be a way to calm him down or anything, or is he just seem feral? Like,
He seems feral and seems pissed off for some reason. Yeah, and it's Rokon's turn. So Rokon, what are you up to?
All right. First, I'm going to do my exploit vulnerability. But, oh, did it? Hold on. Why is that? I don't know why that was a thing, but it was. Weird. Probably because that's what happened the last time I was in a combat. But I would have had that out because I almost
Right.
had that in my main gouge out. Okay, so I am going to... Now I should be able to do this. Yes, there we go. Okay. Alright. What did I roll? I got a success. So I
Yep.
also get an automatic success on a recall knowledge, which I'll do in a moment. Okay, antithesis is the only one that works. So I guess I will ask. Let's go with what is the boar's weakest save? Like, we'll go with that one.
Reflex.
Reflex. All right. Then I will probably scoot around to here and attack with my beak. So I'm targeted? Yes, okay.
Oh, you miss.
That's probably not enough, yeah.
It jukes to the right, it jukes to the side just as you step forward.
Yeah.
Moving out of range, causing you to miss.
Alright, that is my turn. I've switched to the professor.
Okay, Professor, what do you want to do? I can do whatever you need to. Just tell me what Professor's doing.
All right. So it's just a boar?
That's all you see at the moment, yeah.
All right. I'm just going to load my sling and shoot it in his face.
Okay.
It's not regions, but it's food.
That's easy. Let me load you. There you go. There's your load. Okay, and you shoot. Oh, and the Professor misses.
All right. That leaves me with one action, right?
Yep. It's about 10 foot in front of you, just so you know how well you can see the map.
Can I attempt to intimidate him?
Sure.
Or demoralize him? Whichever one.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay.
Let me get to your actions. There we go. You want to demoralize?
I think I technically have the tight wrestling feet.
Yep. Oh! You don't demoralize him? Yeah, well, you almost had a 20 and then it rolled to the side. That's what the all was for. You critically failed. You attracted the boar's attention is what you did. It now knows you're there.
Well, that's always just my luck.
Anything else?
It is what it is. That's
Alex,
it.
That's it for you. Alex.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Alex moves here.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Timber and drop a tree on it.
Okay.
I just can't wait to try this out.
Sure.
I'm glad I found out that reflex was his bad save.
Right. So place 15-foot line. I need to change it so it's not. I can't remember. What's the way to spin it? Do you guys remember?
Mouse wheel.
Should be your mouse wheel.
You might have to hold like Control or Shift and mouse wheel.
If you don't put it in the right place.
Oh, control and mouse wheel. And is the spell effect this way? Yeah, that should be fine.
Nice. Got it.
All right, so he just has to make a save.
Yep. Oh, it failed. It failed.
Timber.
Nice.
Okay, so it takes the damage.
That was my cousin.
Critical fails. Okay, he didn't critically, he only failed, so he doesn't get dazzled, but he now has a tree on him, and he's not happy about that.
That's awesome.
Is he pinned?
No, it's
No,
It's
the
too small.
tree does say it starts decomposing rapidly.
yeah, it.
So
What's
it's
it?
got, like,
Basically,
rotten mulch on it and
yeah,
stuff
basically
now.
you just saw this tree appear out of nowhere, fall over on top of the boar, and then it immediately starts rotting away. And the boar's like sitting there just shaking its back, going. "Rrr, rrr."
That's funny.
Okay, anything else, Alex?
Nope, that was it.
That was it for you, yeah. Abin, what are you up to?
I'm going to attempt to light the the rotting foliage on fire as I attack him. So
Okay.
I'm going to move in. This is where the tree is at, right here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that line.
I don't know how to get rid of that, by the way.
I'll take care of him in a minute.
Okay.
I just haven't cleared it yet.
You'd have a flank right here.
Can I move into this spot or no?
No, not there. You
that's
can't.
his spot.
That's his spot. Yeah, you can move there though. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't attack from there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
You can.
He's 5 feet. He's right here.
Okay.
And you have a flank. You can climb on the other
Yep,
side
and
of
your
him.
flank. Yeah, it should pick that up automatically. So you have a
Yep.
+2.
All right, so I'm going to use Spell Strike.
Which spell you using with it?
I'm going to use the fire. I'm going to use my. I'm going to be using Ignition with it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit that twice.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
So
a
all right, so let's go ahead and strike him. Come on. Yeah.
That's a hit.
That's still a hit. Just barely, but it's a hit.
Cool.
Every plus counts, and off guard helped.
Yeah.
And so now I'm going to roll for
Wait,
damage,
you
right?
Have, you have me
Yep.
targeted.
Huh? Oh, I
You
do,
targeted
don't I?
Me, not the boar.
I'm sorry.
What's the? So we'll need to like. I don't
It's
know,
still-
Do you want him to re-roll or?
No, it still beats. It still beats the boar
Okay.
with his off guard. I wasn't looking at the thing. I was looking at the actual stats on my screen.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
All
So just
right.
roll damage, and I'll take care of it. Oh, nice.
And now I'm going to roll for the ignition.
Mhm.
Dang, man.
Okay.
Wait, it says ignition's a 2-4, not a 2-6.
I rolled for a melee ignition.
Oh right, yes, that's the one that does the difference. Sorry, my apologies. You are
No problem.
correct.
No problem. He's right.
And now I'm going to do Magus's analysis. So that's something I do after.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find that.
Is that a free action, Magus's
No,
analysis?
it's actually an action. It takes you an action to do that.
I'd recommend
I
casting
think it's free.
shield instead if it is an action.
It's an
I'm not
action.
sure.
I'm looking at it right. Well, hold on. Make sure.
Yeah, it's in your actions tab. It's an action.
Make assessment
You
format.
might want to cast shield instead.
Yep.
Yep,
Agreed.
I would, yeah. I would agree with that too. Since you're right in front of it. If you weren't right in front of it. Nice. And I'll drag the effect over to you. So you don't worry
Thanks.
about it.
I got it. You got it? Okay,
I got it.
thanks.
Okay, and that ends your turn. So, I finally get a turn. The boar finally gets a turn. He doesn't like where he's at.
I don't see an effect for the shield on my character. I see it. I see the icon, but no effect.
It might be that like I see like a little glowing blue effect overlaid on your token. That might
You
be
know,
the shield.
I also don't see the boar,
Oh, weird.
which is why I mistake you for the boar.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. You might
I
want to
see it.
refresh the tab.
Yeah, you might want to refresh while we're going because the
Gotcha.
boar is right in front of you, and I can see the shield effect on your token. Okay, so the boar, not liking what he's seeing, I mean, he went from charging this group of people, is making noises, they're tromping down the thing to this group here. Oh. He will. Yeah. He'll track the guy behind him with his tusks. Oh, God. Can I just resign now as a game master? So, not only did he critically fail, he actually rolled a 1. Oh my God.
Nice.
He runs away. It's not where he's stopping at, but give me a second. He can get right there. Rokon, you're up, bud.
I'm just going to demoralize him as he's fleeing. So
Okay.
let's see, targeted, and where is it? Where's demoralize? And I just like glare at him and bare the like razor teeth in my beak as
Okay.
like when he glances back.
Yeah.
Did it roll?
Well, he's too far away right now. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. I'll let him run.
Okay.
Or how far away is he? Maybe I can step and do that and step back or something. Where is that?
He's about 25,
Oh,
45
10.
away.
So yeah, I'll just whoop. Here, do that. Targeted, yes. Demoralize. One day I'll remember these are in alphabetical order.
There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
You can go drag the effects onto him, and I
Yeah.
scoot back a bit.
Frightened. Okay. Anything else out of you, Rokon?
Oh, I moved back, and that's it. So
Okay, that's what I thought. I just want to make sure.
You got it.
Professor, what are you up to? Want to slingshot him again?
Is he running away?
He's running away. He's about 55 foot from where you're standing.
Let him go. He's not worth the ammo. It's just a
No,
boar.
get him, and we'll have some food,
We already
We
have
can
plenty of
roast
food.
boar today at our.
right?
My range isn't that great. If he's 55 feet away, I have to like sprint and then maybe get a shot at him. So if they want to go after him, they can.
Okay, so you're hanging tight.
Yeah.
Okay, Alex.
Alex will likely. I don't know. As like kind of a druidy nature loving guy, I'm kind of torn whether to let him go or not. But I also don't want him to like attack someone else randomly,
Right.
you know. And
That's when Abin says to Alex, "I'm gonna kill him anyway, so you might as well do it."
Abed sees the indecision. I'm going to kill him anyway. He's dinner.
Right?
All right, so I just hit cast. Needle darts. Bloop. Attack. Roll.
Oh, look at
Ooh,
that!
there you
Give me
go.
Roll damage. Oh, do I? It doesn't have a way to do crits, so
There
that's
should
just
be a
big.
double it.
double option.
I'll be able to double the damage on the.
Oh
So
yeah,
yeah,
double what you
22.
roll. That's right.
Yeah.
There's
Oh
double
yeah.
option on here.
Yep.
Oh,
Nice.
that he just applies. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. And the board goes down.
Lacerated, pin-cushioned. Beautiful.
I like level 2.
And let's see. I need to adjust that. Wording. XP is awarded.
Dropped a tree on it and then shot a bunch of needles, thorn needles.
Okay. XP is awarded.
All right.
Cool.
We should the party window just popped up. We should set our exploration activities in there.
I thought we did already.
Oh,
We have-
so
Yeah.
maybe we talked about what they were, but we didn't set them. I don't know.
They're-
That's an aftermath.
It was an aftermath, yeah.
Sorry.
It defaults to
Oh,
aftermath for right after the fight.
Gotcha.
Okay. So, nothing else more really occurs as you're traveling, on to the fish camp. So let me actually get it on the screen for you. Gotta get you guys on the screen.
So there wasn't like we couldn't really figure out a reason why that would make the boar
No,
hostile.
he just,
Okay.
Probably just territorial.
yeah,
Okay.
probably something territorial.
If I recall, we fought that boar on the title screen and it kicked our butts.
See what a level does? Makes all the difference.
Crap.
Combat took 48 seconds. That's interesting.
So I'm gonna gut the boar and bring the
Yeah,
carcass back
yeah.
to the camp.
I figured as much for that stuff. I just wasn't gonna worry
Do
about
we
it.
want to? Is that going to require a survival check or resistance? It works. Does it?
Jason, as we're moving it,
I'm just gonna let you take care of it. Yeah, I'm in process of fixing. Hold on, guys. I got to refresh because we got a couple extra Abens in there.
I didn't do it.
No, I did it. I grabbed Aben twice, but currently I can't delete anything. So
you want me to take one out?
I'll get it here in a second. As soon as I get back in the game, I just refreshed on my end so I could do it.
I meant I was going to kill him.
Oh, well, you could do that.
The party is about to learn Aben's terrible secret.
Okay, looks like I got all the party now. I gotta fix one thing on the map for you. Configure, because it's daytime. It's not night. The map's set to night. Lighting. Oh, duh. The hard way. There we go. Yeah. Ah, no. Don't need to draw a light bulb. Now you all come in. Hold on.
This is our place? Huge.
So I'm just going to kind of drop you there on the beach and let you all explore from there. So let me get my description real quick for you. Leave the town on the beat path. There we go. About an hour travel outside of town. You encounter. You already did that. You already did that. So the building itself, I mean, Tammy told you she hadn't been here in over a year. The building itself is an old fishing camp. Imagine like a beach cottage. It's got a deck that goes the majority of the way around it. There's an old boat on the thing. There's a pile of nets about right here in front of you where you guys are at. I think you might be able to see them on the map. I don't know if they put them there or not. There's a couple of outbuildings. There's a deck that goes down around the front of the building, and then there's like an offside building to it, and the whole thing is set on posts in the sand, and then built up out of the sand, so it's not set down on the beach itself. It's raised about 3 or 4 foot above the beach, so that if the tide comes in really high, it would go under the house instead of getting in the house. There is a front door or a door here, and there's other doors as well that you can probably see if you look around. So I will hand it over to you guys and let you all tell me what you're doing.
All right, so just a reminder that Aben is searching and I am investigating. So that means you do a seek check, which is secret perception, right?
Yep.
And I do my knowledge thing if we find anything.
Yep. So if Aben will give me
I'll be following Aben around.
Yeah.
In case he spots something.
Yeah, let me see. I'm getting only check right now for him.
If I have defend, that means my shield's raised or whatever, right?
Right.
Yeah, in
right.
case combat breaks out, yes.
Okay.
And the professor's avoid notice technically means that what that does is you roll stealth
It's like
instead of
sneaky.
perception for initiative.
Oh, cool.
Yep. I'm trying to get those on the screen so I can have them off my side here. Okay, there we go. Hold on, stop a second, guys. I need to roll those private checks real quick while I'm doing so.
Okay.
He's doing a search. There we go. Seek.
Mine will be the esoteric knowledge with a -2. If it is not, well, let's see what he finds first, because I'll roll it if he finds something.
He doesn't seem to find anything.
Okay.
At least nothing that jumps out of it. Now, as you step up on that porch there, Aben, it creaks just a little bit below you. You know, you can tell that it's weathered and the wood's weathered. You know, it is what it is. It's an old fish camp. There we go.
Are we good to move again?
Yeah, you're good to move again. Sorry.
Okay. So I'm following Aben. Where are you going?
Okay.
Okay, so wait, which direction did they head in?
What?
They're on the porch headed south.
What are the this thing's on
Okay,
the porch, Jason?
What?
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So is there like a front door at the porch?
Guys, stop running around.
You might want to stop a sec, though. As someone walked past the nets.
Yeah, that was me.
These giant centipedes come boiling up out of the nets. Roll for initiative.
Should I go back to where
No,
they
you're
triggered?
fine. You're fine.
Holy cow.
This is a bad time to mention bugs cause me to explode.
Why did it say I already rolled initiative?
Did I grab you by accident? I probably grabbed you by accident.
Okay.
Who's missing?
When you say giant centipedes,
You can
what
roll
size
again.
centipedes?
Aben, you can roll again or Rokon, you can roll again. I rolled you by accident.
Okay. I
Click
think
the
you need
token.
to clear it because it's not letting me.
Hold on. Let me kick you out and I'll add you back in. Hold on.
Okay.
Clear initiative. Now you should better roll it again.
Okay, cool. There we go.
Yeah, let me roll Professor's for him because he's not accessing the screen
He's
right
rolling
now.
stealth because he was avoiding notice.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep, but it should automatically be set to stealth.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Excellent.
Okay. So the first person to act is the person who triggered it. So, Alex, what are you doing? As these centipedes come bowling up out of this pile of nets.
Timber.
Nice.
You're not.
I'll
You
go
are.
for it.
Effective last time, so show me where it's going to fall at so I know which ones I got to use.
These
Oh.
3.
There's 3 right there. Okay. Two, 3. Fails. One in the middle succeeds. The other 2 fails.
Okay.
Give me
Middle
damage.
takes half damage.
Yep.
Ooh.
Nice.
Damage. Damage.
Just go splat. I love it.
Oh, it actually did the damage for me and rolled it for me.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was nice.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so anything else? That actually that's 3 and it.
No, that's it.
Because you
Yep.
cast a spell.
All right.
Rokon,
does
you're
it
up.
take anything special? How high up is the platform? Do I need to use the stairs or no?
You can hop down to the sand. It's not that. It's like 2 or 3 foot.
Okay.
It's not huge.
So,
It's just enough to keep the water if it comes up too far up on the beach to go under the house instead of
let's
in the
see.
house.
That would give me a flank, but I don't really want to be. Here, I'll do this first. First things first, I will do my exploit vulnerability.
Nice.
Alright. Oh, that's there we go. Alright, so that is personal antithesis because they don't have weaknesses. And I get to ask one question because it still only counts as a regular success on the knowledge. So, what's their weakest save? That was helpful last time.
Will.
Okay. That means pretty good because they whiffed this other one. I can use words tonight. Gosh. Okay. Let's see. You know what? I'll just go here and do a flank, and then attack the one that I had
Okay.
targeted. Come on, here you come. Counter, beak, roll. Oh yes, that's awesome.
Nice.
Oh, look at that. Give me damage for that booger, please.
Deadly beak time. Aw. The least amount of damage I could do. 13.
Did you roll that as crit?
Yeah, I rolled it as a crit, so just do the normal.
Just making sure.
So,
Okay.
Okay. That's right, with the personal antithesis, it ups it to 15. Near death. Excellent. Ugh.
Did it apply too much damage when I did that spell, Jason? It looks like it.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
These things are real weak. They're not.
Okay.
These things are, they're.
That is 3 actions from me,
Yep.
so it is now the centipede's turn.
Oh, it's this one's turn. Okay. Let's see. What do these little buggers do? Believe it or not, I did not prep this adventure tonight.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. He will scurry up here and attack the professor. Oh, he will hit the professor.
Oh.
Oh no.
And
I just gotta say, I love that it's like, okay, we've discovered this horrible plot against the town, and someone's like, hey, do you guys want a free cottage? We're like, yeah, dude.
So let me get the damage for the professors. Yeah. Damage is not bad, thankfully. It's only 5. However, the professor has to make a fortitude saving throw. Because they got a little bit of poison to them. Which he fails. He takes another 3 points of damage and poisoning damage. By the way, you're poison, Professor? Is that something you're going to deal with on your turn? And then this thing's not stupid. It scurries this way. Oh, that's that one. He goes over here.
Oh, I gotta take off my shield thing. Hold on 1 second. I'll right click it. There.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, that one got me pretty good.
bites into you. Again, not a whole. Oh, crap. Hold on. I got.
Bit itself.
Yeah, he bit himself here. I gotta.
He tried to bite you, but he got a really thorny twig to jam up through his head.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, let's actually target you for that damage. There we go. And I need a fortitude save from you, Rand. Hold on, I'll put it on the screen so you can roll off it. There you go.
Okay.
There's a roller you can hit.
DC. Got it.
Oh, you succeed.
Oh, barely. It was on the 5, dude. It was on the 5.
Then there's the one. Oh, there's the one that you hit, Rokon. He doesn't like you, so I'll spread the love around here tonight. Oh, Rokon gets hit. Their bite's not bad.
Do you want me to hit the damage button, or do you want to do it?
I got it.
Oh, cool.
And fortitude save there in the thing for you.
See what we got.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Wow,
nice,
that is a lot
nice.
of 20s tonight.
Yeah, you're rocking it tonight.
To make up for all the rolls I didn't make the last
And
sessions, I guess.
Aben, you turn around and see basically the party's fighting a whole swarm of scorpions just come out of the ground out of this net.
Aben's on the deck of the lodge, just laughing his butt off.
I love it.
He goes, "See how you like it?" No, that's not what he does. Okay.
Oh, why not?
He's gonna move. Gonna move his full complement, which is right there, and then he's going to target.
This guy's almost dead.
Yep, he's gonna target that guy, and then he's going to cast Caustic Blast.
Nice. Okay, let me get a save DC up here.
Won't that hit me and Roken?
Oh, yeah, that will. Place it here and you won't hit us.
Yep.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, it's 30 feet away.
Sorry,
Actually,
Alex.
Okay, let's
right.
see. Actually, that gets 2 of them, so. Can you roll damage for me? Because 1 takes damage, 1 takes half. There it comes. Oh, nice. So that one failed, so he takes full damage, and that's going to probably end him.
Yep.
And he takes half damage. Okay.
I like how the acid's over here.
It's way over there in the thing. Yeah,
All right.
that's okay.
It bounced. It erupted and bounced off it. And the water came in and pulled it off.
There you go. Anything else
Out
there,
to
Aben?
goes the acid.
Nope.
Okay. Or Professor, what are you up to?
Okay. Sorry, I had to step away for a second. These aren't ghost centipedes, right?
No, they're not ghost centipedes, but you are poisoned.
Is it related to this current battle, or did that just somehow happen?
No, it's related to this current battle. You got bit by a centipede and failed to save.
Okay. How wounded am I?
Not bad. You're injured as far as the thing's concerned. You have 18 of 28. You've lost 10 hit points.
Okay, that's not too bad.
But you are in.
Oh, I have that.
But you are in stage 1 of poisoned.
Does the fact that I make and use giant centipede venom give me any kind of like resistance against it?
No.
Not
Okay.
in and of itself, sadly.
I can't pull like what's that dude from the Princess Bride thing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Iocane powder.
You have to spend years immunizing yourself to it. We don't have years. We're in battle now.
Yeah. The bad point is, at this point, your knowledge is like, damn, I know exactly how this shit works.
This isn't gonna go well for me. All right. In that case, I guess it's time for a little vengeance. I'm assuming if he bit me, he's within range, right?
No, he ran
he
off.
just moved.
Walk off over here.
I mean, you
Oh,
could
that
get
little bit.
You could get to him. He's only like 5,
Yeah.
10, 15 foot away, but
Yeah, I run at him with my daggers. I'm gonna go give him the old stab.
okay.
Actually, okay, I run at him, I grapple him, and then I stab him.
Okay. Okay. So let me get your sheet up here. Oh, I got it up already.
I picked up the Titan Wrestler feat just because I'm gonna be the grappler of the party, so I can help you guys out.
You can also trip guys, which is also super helpful.
Yeah, exactly. And but the remastered version lets me basically move them around, grab them, do all kinds of shit with them.
Oh, I know.
And-
They buff that and disarm like crazy. I love it.
Yeah, especially with Bestial Mutagen, when that shit's on, that's gonna be fantastic. You know. So even when my damage kind of peters down compared to the rest of you guys, I can still help.
Yeah, well, your grapple didn't go well. You failed.
At least you almost critically failed, but
Okay.
at least you didn't.
Can I nominate someone else to make rolls for me that isn't the GM? This is like I've never rolled this bad myself in my entire life.
This is
All
like
right.
the third critical fail for him, or almost.
Well,
Yeah.
it was not
Yeah, I will remind you have hero points.
Yeah, you may as
Okay,
well
I
use
want
it.
to. I
We're
want
getting
to use a hero
close.
point.
Okay.
I'm going to use a hero point to re-roll this, but I want to nominate the re-roll to go to somebody, and literally anybody else. Just roll a d20.
You can't. Jason's got your sheet.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can upgrade me to control. And then
Yeah, hold on. I'll give Fester. Hold on.
Yeah,
I can't blame. I can't blame you. Hold on. You're now owner. You can take over, Professor. Sheet for him.
Okay.
It is not letting, probably because it happened before I was owner, but I can't do the hero point from the tab. So
I already removed the hero points. So that's fine. I already done that already.
Okay, cool. So I'll just.
Just
What did you
retype.
do? You
grappled.
right?
Yep.
Okay, so
Yep.
that is.
Hit-
Select him.
yep.
Target. Oh, did I target? Yes. Okay. Cool. And basic actions and grapple. Roll. I mean, I did better.
Is that still bad?
You
Hell
still
yeah.
failed.
You still failed, but it was slightly better.
Okay. How many hero points do I have? 2 or 3?
You got one more.
Oh
You
fuck! I
can't-
got
you
it.
can't use it. You can't use it again on this roll, anyways.
Yeah.
Do you
Oh, I
still?
thought you could use it anytime you wanted.
I let you all last that session because it was hilarious, but you really can't.
Oh,
Do you want to try to grapple him again with the map -4 or 5 or whatever, or just try to stab him with the map?
well, I try to do it without the map just because the DC to grapple is higher.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna try to stab him then.
Okay, I'll do that for you.
Yeah, it'll be easier when I have my bestial mutagen on.
Yeah. Okay, so strike. Oh, whoops, no, strike map. -4.
It's a miss.
Ah, just missed. That was
All right. Professor's just not having a good day.
Yep.
We'll figure it out later. All right, that'll have to end my turn then.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just hard to grab wormy things.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the wormy things. Yeah. The one down here. Let's see who's. You know what? He's going to attack Rokon because Rokon's right there by him. He will strike at Rokon. Oh, at least my centipedes can hit.
They haven't missed.
And I need a fortitude save from you there, Rokon.
Yep, just pop it up and I'll do it. Alrighty. There we go.
Nice.
Oh,
Critical success.
nice, nice.
A critical success again.
Oh, almost
That one was
forgot.
not in that 20 though.
Almost forgot.
Uh-oh.
That was the poison from round 2.
Holy cow, that hurt.
Does he auto make another save against the poison? I
I
don't remember how poisons work.
gotta check.
I feel like you do, and if you
Yeah,
fail
so-
again, it gets worse, and if you succeed, it
Yeah,
gets
actually,
better,
that's right.
something
Yep.
like that.
Make roll here. Roll that.
All right, I'll get that. Hold on, let me select the
will.
right guy. All right, here we go.
Oh, nice.
Success! Thank goodness.
Yeah. So let me put that 8 back. And he's no longer poisoned, so that's good. Okay. Oh, the centipede. Oh, you know what? He's just gonna attack again because he can, and he missed. Nope. That's it. Centipede says nope. Leaving. Not stupid centipedes. Alex.
Alex is gonna take his poker and try to aim it in this little centipede's face. Let's see.
Oh, and that's a hit.
Damage. 6.
And that centipede's shish kebabbed on the end of your staff.
I
Probably
wish they move here to give the professor a flank.
Well,
if
you
you're
know what?
moving there.
I still have 2 actions and I haven't moved yet.
True.
So
You could spell.
instead, I want to try out a spell.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh.
I haven't tried this one yet.
The one by Professor or the one that's fleeing?
Both of them.
That's both of them. That targets 1 or 2 creatures.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So let me get both
Yeah.
these selected here. There we go.
As long as they're within 30 feet, right?
They are, easily.
That one's
Yeah.
exactly
Oh, that one's
30.
perfect.
Yeah.
Oh!
Ooh, critical success.
So
That one
one's
takes nothing.
this one takes nothing.
The other one takes 3.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Oh, crap. That was supposed to be the one that didn't take anything. I forgot
And
that.
then that's my turn.
There we go. Rokon, you're up.
Okay, it is my turn. I am going to. How do I want to do this? Do I want to split vulnerability, or do I want to try to demoralize? Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna demoralize this one.
Okay.
So let's bring up the basic action. Demoralize. There we go. That
Okay,
is a success.
Frightened one. Done.
And then I run over and beak him.
Ooh,
Oh,
you missed.
I'm gonna
almost a 20.
I'm gonna hero point that because we're almost done with the session at this point.
Okay, fair enough.
There we go.
There we go. What's the damage on that? Ooh, nice.
11.
And he's gone.
Yeah.
One
that's my
left. That's the
turn.
one by Professor.
What is the implement's empowerment? That's cool.
Oh, that's
Oh,
coming off.
that's
off.
a thaumaturge feature.
Yeah.
It's Aben's turn now.
Aben, you're up, bud.
All right, I'm gonna move. There. And I'm gonna fire off another spell.
Okay. Oh.
Ignito. Isn't that what you always say?
Right.
There he goes.
Oh, nice.
And he hits. Nice. Give me the damage.
Nice.
That one bursts into flames, and I believe, yeah. And
Is there aftermath activities or no?
no, there is, but I'm not.
Not like
making any-
skinning monsters or something like
yeah,
that.
it'd
Or...
be stuff like that's what it would be. We always
That
just
or
are.
like Alex using the medicine skill to patch us up. Ugh.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Words
Oh,
are
that's a
hard
good idea.
tonight. Jeez.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, XP's on your sheets. Oops.
Oh no, they're back.
There's a what it is. There's a
Oh, I just ran over the trigger again, huh?
trigger. There's a trigger in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll move it in a second. Give me a second to get on the sheet.
Whoa! Yes!
There you go.
Critical success on the medical for you, Professor.
Awesome.
13
I'm glad you
years.
figured out what I have in biology.
I don't know if I
Okay,
click apply
calendar.
heal if it'll.
I think he does. So I mean, I can do that because I have control over him.
Okay.
That work? Yes. There we go. All right. Good.
Cool.
He's back to full. Hooray!
Am I still
I got-
poisoned?
No.
I think you saved
No, yeah,
that.
because you like crit succeeded your first save against it. So
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
I moved the trigger, so
Oops.
your XP is on your sheets.
whoa, 70 more and I level up. Nice.
That's on you, Broken.
Oh, excellent.
Sorry, I didn't do that much.
Hey, you're improving, and that's what matters.
Hey, you mean you healed Birdman?
I did. This is the first time. It was just for 4 hit points, though.
Professor, I think your chart was really helpful.
Yeah, you know what? I'll be honest. While you were in a coma, he did spend an inordinate amount of time studying your body. I think that's what he did.
Hey, whatever works.
Now I got this image in my head of Rokon in a coma and Alex and they're like lifting his
Getting
wing up and tugging on feathers, pulling his feathers apart, putting them back together.
It's your hollow bones, I think.
Okay. Okay, so you can go back to your exploration activities now.
All right.
Since I am kind of scouting ahead and avoiding notice, is there a front door?
Yeah, there's a front door right
I have to
here.
run to the bathroom again, so I will once again be right back.
Okay.
No worries. So seeing that him walking through seemed to trigger some kind of trap, or maybe just open some, or just triggered the nest of centipedes to attack, I'm going to go to the front door and check for any further traps.
Okay.
Jason, there is something right here. I don't know if we're supposed to.
Yeah, man, you're not supposed to see it, no, but I can't currently get to it. I don't remember what layer I
okay.
stuck that on, so it's nothing to worry
Okay.
about. It was something I was experimenting with. Oh, there it is. I finally found it.
Sorry,
There
dude.
we go.
I just
There we go.
figured
No,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
fine. You're fine. It was something.
I'll walk on it if you want me to.
That's up to you. It was something I was experimenting. It's like the trigger you all just hit. I was experimenting with those when I was building this map. So
Okay.
you might see a few here or there that you shouldn't. I'm trying to
Gotcha.
hide all of them now that shouldn't be visible. Okay.
Okay.
So you're checking the door for traps, right?
Yep.
Give me a perception or a thieves tool check.
Thieves tool. Okay.
Well,
that'll have
sorry.
to be perception for me.
Yeah, sorry.
I was hoping to be crafting.
Sorry.
All right, I'm
Sorry.
back. What's going on?
Thieves tool check. It was an old 5e thing. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Avon
so,
has
Sorry,
walked into a door.
I would have followed Aben. As
Okay,
I said,
well-
I wasn't investigating. Where did he go?
Avon, hold on.
I'm at the far end of the cabin.
I'm gonna move you,
Okay.
Rokon, so you're with him. Give me a sec.
Oh, gotcha.
Because
If
while
there's anything
he was
suspicious
looking to
away-
examine the door, Aben has just opened the door and walked into the kitchen.
Ah, okay.
There's a stone oven in the northwest corner. It's a spacious kitchen. The cabinets, tools, walls, wash bins stand next to the western door. Several other cabinet doors stand open. Pots, pans, handles. Uh,
Wait, so Aben just opened the door I was investigating?
no, he opened another
No,
door.
no.
He
No,
opened the
I'm
whole.
standing next to you while you're doing the door. You're just not actually there yet.
Okay.
You are still doing your thing.
Do I see anything worth doing a knowledge check on in here?
It's a kitchen.
What was that?
It's a kitchen.
I figured as much.
There is no trap or anything on that door, Professor.
Okay, cool. I'll go ahead and open it then.
Okay. Door opens. What you see inside is a foyer. It's a square room, one door on each wall. Walls has hooks for outerwear, benches for boots, boot racks. There's cobwebs everywhere.
Okay. I'll kind of look around and go, this is going to be a mess to clean up.
Okay, now I'm going to bounce back and forth between the groups here because you guys are separated on the map. Okay, it's all happened at the same time. But okay, back to the kitchen group. What are you and Aben doing down there, Rokon?
We're trying to open this locked door.
Yeah, it's locked. Which you figured that out by now.
Where's Dorian? He's the one with the thieves' tools. Or with the
Dorian didn't
lock-
make the trip out with you.
I would
Damn.
like to just kick the door open.
You want to kick the door open? Okay.
You know what?
This is our house, dude.
We're gonna have to fix that, and that's gonna be money that we can't put towards the runes.
You got a better idea?
Yeah, we come back when Dorian's not as injured.
Mysteriously, Dorian fell into a coma as soon as you woke up, Rokon.
Yeah, that is weird.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not locked. There are actually planks nailed across it.
Okay. I pull the planks off.
Well, that sounds intimidating.
Okay, that's going to take you a little bit of time to do that, and just
I
do
don't-
that.
Are you sure there might be something locked in there that we should have everyone here for? I'm gonna go get everyone else. Don't open it till I get back.
Okay, what are the two in the foyer doing?
All right. So looking around the cobwebs, I'm imagining some kind of fire launcher to burn away the cobwebs. But other than that, are there any like doors or rooms in here that connect to this place?
All four doors have all four walls have a door in the middle of them. The one you just came through from the west. There's one to the north, the south, and the east.
Yeah, it's just a little 15 by 15 foyer.
Yeah.
Guys, I think
Oh, okay.
Eben's trying to break down a door that was barricaded to keep something inside. We should go and make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Okay.
Which way is it?
This way.
Well-
The south side of the building, there was an entrance to the kitchen.
Okay, so I'll start
Yeah.
making my way. We don't have to go outside. We're checking out our house.
No, we don't want to go
Yeah.
inside because the door was barricaded. We might go through that room and screw things up. Wait, where'd he go?
It's an empty house, guys.
Yeah. While they go to help him, I'm actually gonna stay in this room and make sure the doors are see if any of the doors are locked. And I'll just keep an ear out if I hear any screaming. Then I'll run over.
Okay, Aben. So while everybody else is gathering back up, and you walked in that room, you get to deal with the spiders that's in that room.
Okay.
Okay. And even we don't you're not allowed to complain if you go down in this fight before we get to you.
Yep.
So roll initiative, Aben. The rest of you can roll initiative too. That way you can make your way into the room, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh crap! I did it again, Rokon.
No, I did that. I actually rolled
Okay.
it that time.
Okay.
You're good. You're good. I actually clicked that this time.
I thought I was like, crap, I just rolled Rokon again.
Is there a reason why it does my initiative is medicine?
It's what you got set on your
You
sheet.
You might have it set in properly on your sheet, yeah.
I think it's the same, but let me look. Oh, initiative medicine. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it should be set to like perception by
So,
default.
Professor, you
Okay.
hear a ruckus coming from the north. What are you doing?
Well, I guess in that case I would have to go help them. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want my companions to be eaten while I'm investigating something unrelated. So yeah, I'm running over.
Aben, which way did you go?
Okay, so you run up north. It takes you. Oh,
Is this a wall or a window or something here?
there's a door there.
Oh, there's not a door icon on the map.
Yeah,
That's
it's.
probably what
I made it
the
an open
problem is.
hallway when I drew the map. It made more sense to me. Let's see. Actually, oh, because it's on the wrong person. Hold on a minute.
Do you want me to move him?
No, you can move him, yeah, but I got to get it onto him. That's the problem. Hold on.
Oh, and the game's paused too. That might be part of the problem too.
Oh, great. Let's take a. We're gonna do like my way of getting rid of the break. Okay, it should be Professor's turn now.
All
Should be able to
right,
move.
so he was going up the hallway, right?
Yeah.
So that is
And you can see the door that he left open right
Yeah,
here.
right there. Okay. Would you move into melee once you see the spider? It's 10 feet away from you. Or would you back up? You are in your last move, your third action moving. You can either go into melee or duck back a bit. Which would you want to do?
Is Aben? Do I see like Aben looking surrounded or something?
No, he's just on the other side of the room. There's a spider between you and him.
Yeah, it's one spider, dude. He doesn't even look concerned.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard spiders. Yeah. In that case, I'll hold back for a second and wait till I can do some actions. And maybe try and intimidate the spider with my last one.
No, actually, you. By the time you saw him, you were already in the process of your third move action. So I just pulled you back out of the doorway, and that's where you'll end your turn.
Okay, cool. Works
Yeah.
for me. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. And that brings us to
Unfortunately, it
Alex.
took you 3 moves to get the spider into your vision.
And that brings you to Alex.
Can I do this? Okay, good.
Where's Alex at? Oh, there's Alex.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I just moved down the hall.
Yeah.
I went 2 moves, and now I'm going to. I'll click the raise a shield.
Okay.
And then that's it.
All right.
Okay, Rokon, that's you, bud.
Ready. Okay. So that is 2 moves to go there. So I am going to start by doing my exploit vulnerability on the spider. That is not enough to learn anything, and I only get the antithesis on him, which is probably what I would have wanted anyways. So that is it for my turn. He is debuffed, but I do not get any knowledge on him.
Okay. This spider, what's he see? Oh, he sees easy prey down here, so he scurries along the ceiling, getting close enough to Aben to try to bite him, and succeeding.
Just barely.
Oh, really? The lub tap. Now make a fortitude save there, Aben. Just put it in chat for you. Or it may have popped up when I clicked it. Ooh. 13. That's a fail. So. Really? Really? You also picked up poisoned. And you gain the off guard condition for 1 round as a result of the poison. Okay. Oh. Oh.
It's hilarious. We just went around the entire house when it was like one room away from the room that I was in.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Hey, where'd the second spider come from?
Well, he was hiding in the room.
Just a heads up how the rules work is if our perception initiatives beat its stealth initiatives, we know it's there.
It did not.
Oh, wow.
I was
so
aware
was
of
it
that.
the top of the order?
Yeah, he was.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he was well hidden.
Okay. I didn't even see him in the initiative tracker.
Yeah, because in the tracker, if I've got him hidden, you can't see them.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a really cool feature.
Okay, so he's
Weird, because I can see him now, but I don't see him in the initiative. That's all.
Yeah, that's because I've been building one here. I gotta fix him in the tracker in a minute.
Oh yeah, it's a separate thing to fix. Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a button in the initiative tracker.
Yep. Okay, let's see. Creature hit by the giant spiders gets stuck in the nearest surface, so you're stuck.
Who's stuck?
Rokon is.
What do you do?
He spit web at you, dude.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to just so we don't forget that you're stuck.
Wait. Hold on.
Sure.
I'm not sure he hit because you had Aben targeted, and his AC is 2 lower than mine, and he only hit by 2, so I think he just missed.
Yeah, let's see. You're right. He rolled a.
Oh wait, no, he rolled an 18, so that would have just hit me. Sorry,
Yep.
my apologies.
That's fine. That's what I was saying. That's what I was trying to say. He hit an 18 there, so I'm going to give you the. Not petrified. I'm looking for freaking restrained.
I can add that. I can just do that. It's restrained. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, there it is. Thank you.
I got it.
And you're just immobilized. You'll have to do something about that in your turn. You're not really restrained, so it comes around to your
just
turn.
immobilized, not restrained?
Hold on, let me see. What did they specify? How did it specify it? It said, well, it says, strike I see it says get stuck. Yeah, it could have been a little more specific.
Is there like a status effect in the stat block?
That's what I'm looking for right now to see. Hold on.
Stuck
No.
sounds more like immobilized, just can't move.
Yeah, I go with immobilized.
Restrained is immobilized and off guard at the same time.
Go with immobilized.
Okay, I'll just drag.
Problem with some of the older stuff, sometimes you got to puzzle out what they really meant by the new rules. Okay, so there we go. So you're stuck, and actually there is an escape. Let's see.
I'd have to.
It was
use
mobilized.
The escape action.
Mobilized, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I got it right then. It's mobilized.
Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna target you. Then he will. See that mean? Yeah, he's that mean. He'll come there.
At least he's biting me with a map penalty.
Yeah.
Thank goodness he would have hit if it wasn't for the map penalty.
Yep. That saves your butt there. And Aben, before you move, you need to make. Hold on. There's a web lurker noose right above you. I gotta see what you're saying. Oh, here we go. Let me see if it actually gets you or not. It may most likely won't, but yep, it failed.
But what was it?
There is a noose made of webbing right above you, and you
Oh,
almost
interesting.
walked in. You almost walked into it.
Okay.
Okay, now you can act.
Abin pulls out his smoking sword, and as he does, the room darkens. But just through the darkness, you can see arcane energy lighting up his eyes and a smile on his lips, perhaps a tiny glimmer of his teeth showing through. With that being
Now, don't
said,
burn the house down, Aben.
it's too late for that, my friends. That being said,
No, it's not.
he
It's not too
casts,
late.
The spiders made their choice.
casts runic weapon, and then okay. So I gotta drag it. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, you drag it out
All
into
right.
your.
And then he takes a slice. I didn't get it doesn't look like I got a bonus to the sword though. Is it after I roll?
The sword's already +1, so it just gives you the extra dice.
Okay. I would take it. Ah!
Oh, critical hit.
Nice!
Oh, yeah.
Holy
Nice.
cow!
Holy crap. Nice crit.
This is
Give me
gonna
the
be
damage off that.
insane.
Nice.
So yeah, and then it's got to be more, right? Because the striking rune didn't go through.
Yeah, then it said 2 die. Well, it says 2d8 in the.
That was the crit.
Yeah. Oh. No, the crit just doubles the damage, not the number of dice that roll.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it did 2d8
Okay.
+4 +1 fire, and then it doubled the amount.
Yep. We're good.
Actually, I think you just rolled.
He rolled just
normal
damage.
because I
Yeah, hold
thought
on.
2 3s.
Yeah,
so
I'll
he'd
plot
take-
twice.
Yeah,
Yep.
there we go.
So I was doing the math like, wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't roll crit. My
Okay.
bad.
No problem. No problem.
Okay. And I think I have to stop.
Oh, I do
Actually,
see
wait,
runic
I have
weapon,
one more. I'm gonna
1d8.
do
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
runic
do
weapon was 2 actions. That was all 3.
okay, yep, you're right.
Yep. Okay. And Professor, what's Professor doing?
So
Are both spiders still alive?
Yes,
Yes.
currently. And you got a Rokon
did he
stuck
just-
to the floor in front of you.
What do you mean stuck? Oh, like webbed?
Yeah, well, he can move around. His feet is like gommed up in webbing, so he can't move.
All right. Can I have a dagger? Can I cut him free?
Sure.
Okay, I'll cut him free.
Okay.
You just want me to remove the immobilized condition?
Yeah,
then?
just remove him. Yeah, just remove the
Alright,
last.
cool.
So he's
Excellent.
taking his turn to
Thank
cut
you.
you free. So
So that'll cost me 1 action. How far away are the spiders from me?
there's one 10 foot in front of you with, and again, Rokon is standing in front of you too. So there's one 10 foot in front of you, and another one 15 foot in front of you.
20, I think.
Can I
actually.
move it? Can I move in a way that me and Rokon will be flanking this creature?
If you move,
You have to tumble through the spider.
Yeah.
Like actually move right through it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's in the basic actions macro. There is a. Where is it? Yeah, tumble through. Oh, are you trained in acrobatics? It looks like you have to be trained in acrobatics.
Let's see. Let's check the sheet for you.
Oh yeah, I can do that too. I forgot I have control. I'm sorry.
I know
Oh,
he's
tumble
untrained.
through. You are the best in your party. Mine says. Nice.
You are
He's
not
untrained.
trained in acrobatics, so you can't tumble through. So that wouldn't work. So no, there's no real way for you to get to the other side of him.
All right. Option 2. I'm going to go ahead and try and grapple this spider.
Well, I mean, would you allow it if he was like here, like reach past me into the room and try to grab the spider?
Yeah, I'd permit it. You're in a doorway, so.
All right, yeah.
All right.
That's
I'm
one
gonna
action
try-
to move, 1 action to grapple, 1 action to cut me free. So
That's fine.
I will target him. I will select you. I will do a grab or grapple. Where is it? There it is. Alphabetical. Dice don't like me grappling. They like other things, but I almost made it that time. Do
Are
you
the
want me
rolls
to
bad,
use
or
your...
are my bonuses just too low?
No, your bonuses is really good. My rolls are low, but just getting progressively better for you. I only missed by 1 that time.
Yeah. The DC was 16.
I'm-
He rolled 15.
Yeah. Do you want me to use
Well,
your
he rolled
last
a
hero points or
8.
no?
Or something. Yeah.
Fuck it. This will probably be the last fight for the night.
It's true. All right, reroll using hero point. Here we
All right.
go.
Hey.
There we go. That's
There
a
you go.
success.
Success. Okay, so he's now
Go ahead and
grappled.
grab him.
I have a separate question I was thinking about. When I have something grappled, are my arms considered like unusable right now?
One of your arms is, the other one's still holding the dagger.
Okay, so I can grab something and stab him or claw him.
You
Yes.
can, yes.
Or grab 2 things.
Yeah, fortunately right now you're out of actions, but if you weren't, you could poke it.
Yeah, that's the trying to make sure. Cool. I mean, at the very least, even in my bestial form, I have bite, so I could always attack with that.
But see,
But I was just
But just like that, you've grabbed him. So in addition to once I apply the grab action, that also puts him off guard, and that puts him immobilized as well. So
All right.
he's now easier to hit for the other party members.
Nice.
cool. That's what I wanted to do.
I have ended the professor's turn. It is Alexian's turn.
Since you guys brought up the tumble through and it says that I'm the best in the party at it, I want to try it out.
Go for
All
it.
right. So you need to be here in or no, you could be here and
I
then
can be here and then tumble through right here, right,
Yeah,
Jason?
that works.
All right, so do I move before I roll, Jason,
No,
or how do I?
do your acrobatics check first? Because
Yeah,
if you fail,
do
you
your
don't go through them.
Yeah, give your tumble through, and if you
Okay.
succeed, then I'll move you. Oh, there we go. That's a success.
All right.
So Alex ends up there.
Oh, sweet.
So that is 2 actions: 1 to move and then 1 to tumble through.
So you got 1 action left.
1 action left.
Oh, okay. I'm going to pokey poke this one that's near death.
All right.
Strikes +8. Roll.
Nice hit.
There you go.
6 damage.
That one
Oh,
drops.
yay! Nice, sweet little tumbler action came in there and killed the one. That was pretty sweet.
Nice.
And that's it for me.
Okay.
All
Rokon.
right. Let's see. 3
You're no
actions.
you're no longer tied up by the web, so
That is true. So I'm going to start with exploit vulnerability. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Okay.
Dude, you crit tons of times.
I know, right?
The time in your coma has helped you.
Seriously. I came back strong. Okay, what question do I want to ask about these spiders? Let's see. What would be useful? I don't really need combat stuff, so what would be useful? Let's ask, what would be the best way of preventing an infestation of these spiders from taking root in this place? What would be the best way to clean that up? With preserving
Fire.
with preserving the house.
Room.
probably just the fact that of habitation in the house
Okay, cool.
would solve
That's
that
good to
problem. They got him. They're here because no one was here. No one's been here
Alright.
for a year.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear. All right, now I'm going to try to demoralize him.
Okay.
Roll, please.
It is. There it comes.
All right, there we are. That's a success. Give him the debuff. All right.
God, he got so many
Now-
debuffs on him. It ain't funny.
Yeah, that thing is debuffed to the max, dude.
Now it's time to pokey with the beaky. All right, that was a bad roll, but I still hit.
Still hit.
So debuffed. Oh man. Okay, here we go. Aw, that's only 7 damage. Alright, that is my turn. So now it is Spider's turn.
It's actually that spider's turn. So he don't like you. Go figure.
Who, me? The one who stabbed him or the one who's got him grabbed? The one who's
Oh,
got
yeah,
his
good
legs in his
point.
clutches?
So, yeah, he can't even attack.
I think you can attack while you're grabbed. You just have to
Yeah.
succeed the DC 5 flat check.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, you're right. So he's gonna go at the professor for that very reason. Should give me the flat check. Let's see if it does.
That's a is attacking called a manipulate? Manipulate action.
I'm not sure.
I didn't.
Let me
I
double
did not
check.
see the flat check. So let me
So
roll that
maybe
real.
attacks don't count. Maybe it's only ranged attacks are manipulate.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, at least it didn't in D&D. I don't know about. And I was
Well,
like
they
the
didn't
grappling.
even have any of these
Okay,
tags.
he did make the flat check, but he failed. He failed his attack at the professor, regardless.
Yeah.
He made. I rolled a flat after the fact. He didn't roll it.
Yeah.
So he's out of frustration. He's going to try again. You roll a flat because he has to roll it every damn time because he's.
Oh, so they have to, in order to attack me, they have to roll a flat check in the first place and then make their attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to get over a 5, which
Yeah.
he did.
Well, we just need to verify, but yeah, maybe it's to do a manipulate action. We just don't know if that means attack.
And I would
Grapple
think
good.
attack
is
should be a
really good.
manipulate. So yeah.
Which is great because I'm playing Starfinder, which is still in the last edition, and grappling sucks.
Yeah, grappling was horrible in 3rd edition, which I assume is what they based it on.
Okay, you managed to bite, and Professor needs to make a Fortitude save.
All right.
Rokon, can you get that for him?
Oh, sorry, I was trying to look something up, but yeah, okay, here we go. Oh wait, that was me I had selected, I think.
It was.
So
Please re-roll that.
Oh, I mean, it would have been.
It'd have been the same. Yeah, we're good.
Would have been better on him, so it would still crit success.
Yeah, still crit success. So no poison damage. Into Spider's turn. Aben.
I'm officially marking myself as immune to that venom.
This house is going to be good for you, man. Getting a lot of venom sources.
Aben, you are up.
Been...
Aben, you also need to make a.
Fortitude?
Sorry, wrong one. Hold on. There it is. You're still. I didn't mean to lock that. You're still under that damn noose. And it was the same armed damn thing yet, so it gets an attack. And it missed. Okay.
Okay, so I move away from the noose, I guess.
Yeah.
And slicey.
Talion's supposed to put that thing in the initiative order, but it made more sense for you.
Do a spell strike thing. That would be better.
I can't. I used it already, and I never recharged it.
Oh, right. It takes an action to recharge, and you did use it. That's right. I'm sorry. I forgot.
No worries.
That's a hit. What's the damage off that? See if you can end this spider's life.
Cute. He's too dangerous to let live.
That's it. The spider is down.
17.
Ending combat.
Now, what does it take to disarm that stupid noose?
1 second here. Let me get the other.
Fire. Magneto.
XP.
And since am I good with treating Aben since he hasn't been treated yet?
Yes.
There you go, buddy.
Thank you.
XP's on your sheets.
Level 2.
Is the poison gone? Yes.
Okay, and to disarm that noose.
Okay,
Get my token back up. You either need to make a trained survival or a thievery check at expert level or above.
I don't think any of us have expert of that or above.
I don't think so either. So probably the survival check would be the safest way.
Okay. Anyone good in survival? I am not.
I can try. Do I need to move down there?
No, just make the roll. We're out of combat, some of the out.
Nice.
So Alex just walks through and goes, "Is this the problem?" Just jerks it off the wall.
Hooks the noose in the trident and just yanks downward.
Okay, and that is where I'm going to hit break time just so it pauses the game. That is where we will stop for the night.
All right. I will level up before next session, which I believe I have a month to do.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hold on, let me check my schedule here to see where we're at on that. And not how 1 second. Let me stop our recording.